But right now, all around us, and so compelling you never miss the fact there's no melody, is a music that is all beat, strong beat, and talk. It's rap music, and it sounds like this.
How many seconds did it say?
90 seconds.
All right.
Silent.
Now let me get a sip of my Mio here. Okay. All right, here we go. Working in the lab, cooking of a heater, conjuring a spell with the bookkeeper, brewing of a potion. Put it in a beaker. I'm spitting hot Faraga, just like a Vigo. Drop like a member bomb from Argentina. Grinding on a big booty hot Latina. I'm John Cena in the back of the arena. Now let me take a minute to say bye to this Felicia. Review Tech USA. You are a bitch. Review my Tech 9 in a ditch. Well, I hate to break it to you, Rich, but I heard your latest track. It's a piece of shit. Second in line, so Kevin, even more retarded than Kevin. Bigger failure than Project 7. Top 5 detractor on whose bucket list? You tried to start a civil war just for clicks. I'm sorry, Rich, if this seems kind of dramatic, but before I forget, I still owe you a tip. Pull out your cucumber and give it a lick, but don't get too salty or you'll turn into a pickled dick. Bye-bye. You fucking dick. Good stuff. Do we have time for one more? Who else? Who's next? Clear. Now, I'm not a political guy, right? But this is twice in 1 year that I had stuff stolen straight out from under me, see? So, finally, at the end of the shopping trip, it hit me. I gotta get this cranberry sauce, because I'm gonna grab it now, I'm gonna forget about it, right? So, I'm not stupid. I grabbed my phone, I was gone for 2 minutes, someone stole my card. My brain was addled, my head was being rattled. They're out of their fucking minds. They're going to keep getting away with it all the time. I was gone for 2 minutes. They stole my pumpkin pie. Just to confirm, I grabbed an employee and they said, definitely someone stole. No worker took this card. So I asked the checkout guy, was like, they're all getting some endorphin high. No logic, no reason everywhere. In this state, any opportunity, anything, they just take. Stupid kleptomaniac fucks stole my grocery bags for an endorphin rush.
Girl, my only love. Oh, cool it, girl, my only love. Praying to the skies above. Juice on your lips, and it's dripping on your hips. Put my girl in jail for so long. She did nothing wrong. I want you free, and I'm begging to the skies above. Cool it, girl, my only, yeah, cool it, girl, my only love. If I were that guy from the farming website, I'd treat you right, grab those cheeks all night. I will change your life, no more OnlyFans. I will be your only man. Free Kool-Aid for life, only for $11.95. No more living in a van. We're going on vacation in Japan, and you can use
Good
my
Chemicals has
hot
joined the gang.
tub. Cool it, girl, my only. Yeah, cool it, it, girl, my only love.
My girl fresh out, looking so nice. Let me get a date for $11.95. Grab your van, baby, we can take a ride. And if we get in the jam, go out like Bonnie and Clyde, baby. Let me holler, girl, I'ma give a big tip. You can smoke loud on my cam, come and get this. We can take big sips, take a day trip down to the Costco, get some cool 8-mix. Let a homie get all up in that crazy. We can hang out in your van, you could give a handy J like that officer you play, baby. Make it angry like I wasn't finna pay, baby. Kool-Aid girl, you the only one, the only girl I want in my tub. Only fans giving me that chub, little brazy mama, so brazy, so thug.
Juice on your lips and it's dripping on your hips. Put my girl in jail for so long. She did nothing wrong. I want you free and I'm begging to the skies above. Kool-Aid girl, my only, yeah, Kool-Aid girl, my only love. Kool-Aid girl, my only love. Kool-Aid girl, my only love. Praying to the skies above. Kool-Aid girl, my only love.
It's time to talk about a man. A man with an ass. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man with an ass. Yeah. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man who had a burst on May 1st. Why? Because he had a thirst. He stroked his dong until it burst. The camera was on. It was on the whole time, so everyone saw him stroking from behind. Oh yeah. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man with an ass. Support his family. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man. Please tip him for those groceries. Philip Burnell, he thinks you want to know about his day off, but you really don't. But he's Phil. He gets a thrill out of stroking his little Phil. Until he shoots a load that will spill on his DualShock 4. Oh no, he's Phil. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man with an ass. Oh yeah. Philip Burnell is a man. Delusions of grandeur, yeah. Philip Burnell is a man on Twitter. Pulsating chicken sandwiches are unsatisfactory to this man, even though he ate crappier stuff on his show. Oh no, he's Phil. Undercooked pizza, that's his thrill, but don't put too much sour cream on his sandwich. I meant honey mustard because he's Phil. He had a thrill. He didn't like his sandwich because the cheese did spill, but that wasn't cheese, it was honey mustard. Lay a turd out of his butthole. I don't know what that means. Suck a turd out of his butthole. And now he's gonna masturbate, but he can't because it's not May 1st. No thirst. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man with an ass. Don't you dare say he's playing uneasy. He has gamer skills. He once scored in a tournament. He placed fourth, but in America, he was first. But that makes no sense. He wasn't playing against all of America, but he did have a burst on May 1st where he stroked his dong until it burst. Oh, Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man with an ass. Oh, yeah. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man. Philip Burnell is a man who had COVID and bitched about it for weeks, baby. Skip, dip, flip, dip. Oh, the camera's on. The camera was on the whole time.
All right, we're done with that. What's going on, you guys? Thanks for showing up for this Friday night style stream. It's gonna be super different than the normal stuff that I do because it's a restream. On the night of Friday, I don't do those. And the thumbnail is relevant because I enjoyed playing Halo so much the last time me and Inked did a react that I wanted to see if I could beat all of Halo Reach in the time that DSP streams tonight during Q&A to see how much time he's wasting. Because he's always so backlogged on games. So I'm going to see if I can do all of Halo Reach in the same amount of time because we could be playing games. So I've got it. This is the setup here that we're going to go with. So I am going to be playing on easy. And I'll see if I can beat it. But we've got a lot of time to kill before he shows up. Because he's always late. Got Raw Phil here. Ready to go in. I got to refresh. It's not 43 minutes. Whenever he's here. So until then, we're going to be looking at some of the Star Wars footage from today, which was abysmal. And when that's over, if he's still not here, we're going to look at some Tekken 8 footage because I didn't finish all of it. Yes, on easy, for shame. I get it. I get it. Look. Okay. I have beaten the game in under 3 hours on Legendary for the achievement, but I have not actually done the run in ages. And I'm streaming and going to be doing the restream and actually trying to listen to Phil. Like it's a normal Friday night for me. So the times are probably going to be bad. But the point is, I just want to see if I can beat it. I am playing on easy baby mode. I could switch the windows. Phil doesn't need to be that large. He's the main focus, doob. The game is for my own clownery because I'm a zoomer style. But the Battlefront gameplay, since we're waiting, was immaculate. Some of my favorite ever DSP gameplay. I actually watched all of it. It was super robust and not meaningful. We'll take a look.
With one.
Big ups duty for the clip, obviously.
2004, so it is 20 years old.
Wizard, no, I am not Destiny. I don't know anything about that guy. He seems a little goofy to me.
Back when Lucy,
he does be playing shit while doing interviews, so
blind options off.
I guess kind of. Can I get up randomly every 20 minutes? No.
Also the issue of the music.
I poured my Kool-Aid before I sat down. I already went to the bathroom before the stream.
No money at all.
Why would I need to get up?
I have to create a profile. How does this work? Create.
Is Battlefront 1 older than me? No, I played Battlefront 1 way back when it came out on the PS2. And I loved it, and I'm super sad that this collection turned out to be abysmal. All they had to do was just make the game and give it multiplayer that worked, and they couldn't even do that.
How does this work? All right, it didn't work too well.
Yeah, Windows segment. Yeah, I'll go look outside and see how the night sky looks. I'll give you a report.
MP launcher let's just do standard blaster rifle, see if we can get our bearings. Is the game audio too loud, guys? I can lower it if you would like me to. If you think the game
classic
audio
audio style, it's too loud, it's too quiet.
So there's the
Why are the graphics so bad? It's not a remaster or make. It is just a collection. They didn't redo the graphics at all.
Anything? I don't think triangle does anything.
Good evening, Oleander Rainbow.
What's he doing? Oh, he's getting prone. Circle gets you to go prone. Okay.
Whoa.
What the hell did I just do? Did I fart? I farted out a canister. Nah, I think it spawned on me. You go prone. Jump. You could jump. And then left bumper.
Why is it 50 gigs? That's a great question.
Concussion grenade and EMP grenade.
I heard the patch was like 14 gigs. What up, King Be Cruel?
Rifle and you have a handgun. Okay.
But DSP touted this game like, oh, he remembered it so fondly. It's gonna save the channel. It's gonna be variety. And then like, we get into the gameplay, and he refuses to engage in combat pretty much as possible. Like he's not even looking the right direction, almost ever.
This is, oh god, what the hell? Oh my god. Oh. Well, That did not go so well.
Why couldn't he play this on the mini PC? Because.
All the bullets fly straight.
Oh, closed
but there used
captions?
to be a
My bad.
lock-on system. Is there still a lock-on? I got destroyed. Now somehow we're like coming back, it looks like. Here, I'm gonna go for sniper. Try the sniper class.
And then, yo, he insisted on doing this forever, too. He wanted to shoot the pistol across the map. Like, this was ever going to be a strategy that worked for him.
Change weapons. I want him to change weapons. He won't. Oh, shit, I didn't even do that. What's funny is it worked. Oh, I died instantly. I couldn't figure out how to change the weapon back. Anything. Dispenser. Boom. There we go. Drop some for you guys. Here you go. Got it. What the hell? What are you shooting me for?
And this guy's a suspected troll.
Sudafed demon.
Shout out the Sudafed demon.
What kind of a name is that? Oh man. Oh boy. You might get us another name. Oh shit.
And it's so strange that he decided to play Battlefront 1 right off the bat instead of playing Battlefront 2.
I believe we can repair turrets.
Because, like,
we'd be better off being the
he does not have nostalgia like that for Battlefront 1. There's no way. So why wouldn't he just play the newer, more modern-esque Battlefront of the two? Why did he want to play the original like he was gonna have any fun? It just... He seems completely ignorant of the game
What the hell?
for someone who loved it so much.
You have any idea what happened?
Have I played Dragon's Dogma? No. I bought it, and then I never played it. Ack. And I wanted to play it before Dragon's Dogma 2 came out, and then I didn't.
Can I use this?
Instead, I'm gonna try and speedrun Halo Reach
Oh,
for the,
shit. Okay, here
like,
we go.
1 billionth time.
Oh. I just
Like I said, I haven't done it in a long time, but I definitely... I used to be pretty good at it. I'm not doing any of the insane strats, though.
The controls are really bad, and the lag is really bad. So it's like impossible.
The stream was bad even by the guy standards. Yes. The pre-stream was amazing.
It's like impossible.
I was going crazy for the pre-stream.
The remake needs a remake. Yikes. Oh my. I wonder how much splash damage there actually is with these missiles. I finally killed that guy. Did he die?
This is another classic DSP strat here. Obviously shoot the rocket launcher from the other side of the map.
Oh shit, I fell.
Even though it has so much bullet travel time that you're never gonna hit anything.
Mistake.
Very cool.
Fire! I get surrounded by rebels. Rebel scum?
Yes, it's true, Inked. I was DMing you like crazy. I couldn't believe it. I had to share it with somebody.
Endless grenades.
I couldn't experience it by myself. It was actually insane. They couldn't, like, I said this to him to Inked in a DM. I told him, whoever's writing for DSP season this year, the story writers, they need a promotion. It's insane. I could have never have seen that coming.
Real bad. Like, it's so bad. Okay, fuck this. I don't know what's happening in this game right now. It's so confusing. Now I'm lying down. I don't know why. Is this the same idiot? It is, isn't it? Alright.
Alright, found a troll. Gotta get out of there.
What's going on anymore? I'm trying to figure it out. It's too confusing.
It's too confusing, guys. This PS2 game from way back in the day that I claimed to love, it's too confusing. I don't know how it works.
I can't move. Connection dead. Look. Wow. Great. Connection died.
What up, Crustpunks? Glad you could make the Halo Reach style night stream.
And my connection died.
We'll get there as soon as the guy starts.
Well, we're back on indoor.
God, I love the loading screens for Battlefront so much back in the day. The little boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Yeah, that shit's good. There's just something about it that scratches the ear for me.
All right. Let's reboot it and let's try Battlefront 2. All right. Yeesh.
Yeah, born to Bnoob. Oh, Born to Be Noob. Ack. Yeah, he encountered trolls. They found him.
With me here today. For those who contributed in any way, thank you. It'd be great if you could still support the stream. I am playing this for another 2 hours. It really sucks. This is what it is, because I get the feeling no one's gonna like it. And I bought it basically for no reason. I was hoping it was gonna be like worth playing. It really doesn't seem like they put any effort into it. So
Oh, Paul Turner, I never read the Thrawn trilogy. I didn't read nearly enough Star Wars.
Cares about it.
I really liked the movies back in the day, like the first 6. Yes, even the first 3, 1 through 3, it's fine.
This tonight, what do you guys want
It's not
to do?
great.
If
It's
this really is a
okay.
bust, you never want to see it again.
There's some parts in there. Then there's some parts in there.
But I don't know what we're supposed to do tonight.
How much did he make today? Last I seen it was $61. He was wearing the glasses.
But we need to make progress in.
You know, he hit the hat at some point, so he made like $100 at least. He wore the red fedora.
Games. I already told you guys I want to take a break from them, so I'm not doing that.
Yeah, bookkeeper status revoked. Sorry. I'm too busy reading Warhammer novels. Ack.
No, I have no idea what to do tonight, because obviously you guys don't want to see this. It's a piece of shit. I'm going to play it for another hour for today's first stream, but I don't know what you want to do tonight.
Yeah, 2 big bills. That's what took me from the expanded universe, like, literature. Was like, I read some of it and just really didn't enjoy it. So it was like, it was hard for me to keep going back and not knowing.
What to do tonight. Wow. And there will be Like a Dragon tomorrow as well, correct? Cool. All right. Well, we got 1 more hour of this. I'm splitting the part, and then we'll see how it goes. Wow, this is this is so pathetically bad. I'm not really so upset, but I really wanted something new and different in the multiplayer rotation. And obviously, you guys are never going to want to see this again, right? Right?
Oh, did it
like,
show?
You're never going to want to see this ever again. The game is literal trash.
Oh, it didn't even show it for no. There was one point where DSP.
Tegan was the last super chatter, so thank you, Tegan, for the super chat.
There was one point where DSP was playing as the Rebels on Hoth, and he actually managed to wrap around the AT-AT with another player player online, and it was kind of interesting because DSP actually seemed to be having fun cooperating with another person. And it made me think, like, this is what it could be if DSP did have established allies, you know? If one of his fans just refused to talk but cooperated with him on a stream to do multiplayer, it was almost interesting for a second, but he sucked. So, not as robust as one could hope. We're still not here, obviously. So, it's time to watch some Tekken hate. Yes, the AT-AT. Whatever, it's one of them. Somebody says I've never been a big fan of at. Anybody that says at insta ban. Sorry, it's just the way it has to be.
Literally just guessed and just kept throwing out.
Yeah, the axe.
What the fuck? That's game. What the fuck? You suck again. One random lucky hit. Fuck this. I spam buttons. They all fucking hit for free. Every fucking input I press, the jab stuff. Wow, you're a great player. Every person has a move that you can fucking spam over and over online, and unless you know exactly how to get around it or punish it.
Atlas, does it get tiring constantly talking about how negative DSP is? No, it makes me laugh.
Slow move over and over.
It's just so wild. He can be as negative as he wants. Like, I'm having fun. that's kind of just, as long as we're having fun, I'm having fun.
This time.
We're hanging and banging.
Round 1. Fight.
1 second.
Every button was a guess, and every button counter hit me. Literally every button he pushed.
All right, sorry, I'm back. I had to walk away for all of 1 second. Who do I play in Tekken? I like Brian Fury. I mained him in Tekken 7. I like punch and stuff, and that spinning back fist is hard as hell.
I don't know why.
It's a classic.
Oh my god, I'm done. I didn't want that. Dude, I didn't even realize my sword had gone away. I don't know why it did, because I didn't try to do a move that puts the sword away. So I'm like, why is my down back punch not coming out? 3 times in a row, I didn't get it.
I'm glad there's Brian Love in the chat. I actually went out of my way to include Brian in the thumbnail for DSP's Tekken stuff, because I was like, Tekken? Brian, gotta include my boy. Everybody else was an option. Brian had to be there.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah, Sean, I couldn't believe he decided to pick Q&A for the night stream tonight instead of just playing one of the games he said that he was gonna beat. He was like, oh, we're gonna play these games nonstop until they're finished, and then he has an opportunity to play one of those games and get it further into completion so he can play a game sooner, and instead he's gonna sit there and talk at the camera. Come on, man. Come on. It's like he's not even trying.
What the fuck? He spammed again. Come on. He got lucky by spamming.
Yo, Anon. Voila. Thanks for joining the gang. And
sorry, you didn't really outplay me. First game, the
I
reason
totally
my
forgot.
sword somehow went away.
Good Chemicals joined during the music section. Big ups. Good Chemicals for joining the gang. Appreciate it, brother.
So I lost the whole first game because of that. Second game, he just gets lucky. Literally just guessed and just kept throwing out moves at the end there. He was nervous as fuck. That is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, he seriously chose Q&A tonight. That was the game. That was the game we picked. Was stare at the camera instead.
Again. He's just mashing buttons. He doesn't know what he's doing there.
Round 2.
Just mashing buttons. As you can hear him smashing. Like Kai, the hitchhiking hatchet man, straight out of Dogtown, went smash, smash, smash.
Why am I still getting hit? Why am I still getting hit?
What up, Darksea?
What the fuck? What the
Appreciate the shout out in your song. It banged. I didn't expect it. It was out of nowhere.
Wow, that's fair.
A non-Vala. Yeah, we watched a little bit of the Battlefront right before we started on the Tekken stuff. I watched all the gameplay today. It was fantastic.
He's literally just mashing that move.
Best gameplay in a while.
What am I supposed to do? Why does it hit me every time? I can't even do anything. I can't get out of the way. He just does it over and over and it hits me. Wow, you're a great fucking player. Another masher at this level. A scrub. Mashing the same fucking overpowered move and I can't get out of the way of it and it hits me no matter what I'm doing. Wow, what a great player. Right? Amazing fucking player. Piece of shit. He fucking kissed my fucking ass.
That moves -20 on block. I don't know enough about Tekken to know what that means.
He's just mashing buttons. He's literally mashing.
Round 2. Fight.
Got him.
What the fuck is that fucking move?
Masher sounds like a slur when he says it. Yeah, a little bit. You freaking masher, dude.
Buttons and does the same move over and over. What the fuck is going on?
Means you can do raw rage art after blocking it, and the victor can't block it.
All his move stuff, and they're all mashable moves. None of this is time. Dude, are you kidding me?
One thing you'll never understand is DSP's why am I getting hit? I didn't press any buttons. Don't you get it when your opponent presses buttons, or am I missing something? Yeah, that's typically how video games work. When the opponents press the buttons is when you take damage. Yoshimitsu does have self-inflicting moves though, where he injures himself instead. Very robust gameplay style.
Why does that beat my heat? Why does he spam that move and it beats my fucking heat that's supposed to have fucking super armor? You suck.
Dude, you would know if you went into the replay though. Just look at it.
Literally, everyone at this player
It tells you.
Spamming fucking moves. What an asshole. What a fucking horrible player. So what am I supposed to do to that guy? I just spam buttons and it just beats everything, right?
Robust, meaningful style songs by
Right?
Raw Phil, of
Well, I
course.
just spam
Say
every
Masha
button.
using the hard R is forbidden. No.
And it's unstoppable.
I'm prejudiced against mashers. Mashers and wobblers get banned on
What the
site
fuck,
around
man?
here.
This
Sorry.
is really starting to piss me off. Does anyone have any answers for what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to do to fight these people. This
Tell me
spam
what to
is
do, you
unbelievable.
guys.
Stop.
How am I supposed to beat these people online? What move? What button? In what order? I couldn't imagine. Could not imagine.
I'm really upset now. I want to fucking learn.
Is he
and I
live yet
can't
for
when he just
Q&A?
spams the same move
No.
47
No,
times and
P-Wop, he's
nothing
not.
beats
We're
it.
waiting on him.
Goes through every move I have.
And then I get to do my gimmick. My super fun Halo Reach style gimmick. It'll save the channel, you guys, I promise. I won't be downstairs crying if I can't do it. My heart won't be shattered. What up, Zambi Tibber?
That's game. What the fuck? You suck again. One random lucky hit. Fuck this.
Fight.
I spam buttons. I spam buttons.
Ishtar almost tripped and wobbled a bit. Do you get banned? Yeah. Mods, crush Ishtar's skull.
Why did that trade and hit
Ink's
me
a secret wobbler?
Another spam move that rewards
Darksea,
her for her spam.
I'm gonna have to ask you to take out a fellow mod.
I'm not. I didn't do anything. I'm
No
dead.
wobblers around here, please.
I'm
Ack, ack, ack.
blocking. Dude, I don't want to fucking play anymore. I really don't.
I'm blocking.
Shut the fuck up. Stop whining like a bitch. Jesus. None of these matches are fucking legit, competent gameplay. It's fucking people mashing shit. And it fucking beats
Do I
everything
prefer
do.
the X or Y axis? The X axis. I think it sounds
You are
better in the
fucking
audio.
terrible. It's just terrible.
Because Y makes him fade in and out, which sounds like ass. But at least when he goes from left to right, it just kind of transfers from one ear to the other. And it's almost a different experience.
You didn't hear me break it? Okay, I can't break the throw. Every time she does that, I lose. I can't fucking break it. Just keep mashing it.
I didn't hear Redbird go through. Did it not
What?
pop off?
Okay.
Why did it not pop off?
That's not what I did. I did the spin. It didn't come out. Now everything hits. I can't get out of the corner. I literally can't block any of the moves. They all fucking hit for free. No fucking brain.
Hey, good morning, Kanye.
I didn't hear it go off. If it went off, you got another one.
Okay,
Who cares?
spam that move. Beats everything.
Redbird, this is your new attempt to save the channel. Yes, dude. My channel's obviously
Can I fucking get up
stagnating,
once during the round?
and
No.
we have to do something
Literally, I
variety
wanna get
style
up.
to keep people entertained. Okay,
the
I'm playing
buttons
too
change.
many RPGs. Ack, ack, ack.
Hey, good morning,
She's
Kanye.
still button spamming.
Hey, Requiem Agent, with the 2, you could probably finish Reach Lasso before Phil.
Literal
No,
button spam.
I couldn't because I'm
Literal
super out of
button spam.
practice. But I have done it before.
Wow, this is great gameplay tonight, isn't it?
I think if it was the day stream, I could probably
every
get it
match
done.
is shit.
But I
Literally,
think
every fucking match.
it being the night stream and
I
being
can't
way
learn
shorter,
anything when
you
people
don't.
spamming the same shit over and over. Button spam, button spam. No opportunity to learn, no opportunity to interrupt, no opportunity to block. Just keep spamming. Non-stop spam. Fucking
Am I
idiots.
showing feet later?
Wow, they are fucking idiots.
That's a good question.
What the fuck?
Paul Turner says speedrun BG3. I still haven't beaten the game.
Kanye.
God damn, man.
Joshua Klon
I don't even know what to say.
with a $4.99 with a $5. Was it DSP's New Year's resolution to not be so toxic? Ack. Thanks for all the great videos. That's only for Street Fighter 6, dude. Tekken 8's totally different. Being toxic is okay. If they didn't want you to be toxic, they would have made the game so DSP could win, stupid. But
Shut up.
glad you like the videos, though. Big ups.
Fucking, he just jab. It beats everything.
Oh, he dropped Tekken? He did. He dropped Tekken. It's gone. It's banned. This is his last gameplay session.
About his jab literally beats everything.
Oh, wait, we're here. We're here.
RPGs to finish up less.
No. All right. Here we go. As soon as I find out where his camera is, I'll enlarge his
Fine.
camera.
We haven't done one of these in a few weeks. Last time we did one, you guys really liked it.
Here we go.
And actually wish that we could do
Halo
it more
time.
often. And sometimes I feel like it's better to just.
I'm even gonna do this stupid cutscene mission that doesn't count.
Either people don't want, or a lot of people would miss. And I think that's the situation we're kind of in right now. Because, for example, if I were to throw in a late night stream of Baldur's Gate 3 or Like a Dragon or Final Fantasy 7, then people would be upset because they missed it. Because, you know, they want to be here for those streams that have been regular streams. You know.
All right, we did the mission. First one down.
And they're
Oh yeah.
you miss a stream of one of those games, you're behind on the story, you don't know what the heck's going on, and that's a problem. You know, it's not like, oh, I missed a stream of Street Fighter or something, right? Where, okay, so, you know, we know he won and he lost some, but it's not a big deal that you have to be there for it. You know, when you're doing a narrative-based game like an RPG, you kind of want to be there for those streams. So that's why we're just kind of hanging out tonight, and it's fun. You know, not every
good
stream
morning,
has to be
Kanye.
ultra serious. This is actually good because I am about to head into
Carson Cameron Clark with the 5 Canadian. Yes, this is Canadian currency, but money is money. One thing about me is money is money. I appreciate the 5 Canadian this time.
I think it's going to be a little bit refreshing just to have a night where we can just hang out and chat and nothing serious tonight, right? So, yeah, you guys, Star Wars is terrible. Star Wars is awful. Ravens.
Yeah, Star Wars did look terrible.
It doesn't even work.
The textures were all messed up.
It's that bad. You shoot at things and you have no effect. Your bullets literally pass through the enemy standing an inch in front of you. And
That's actually not true. He's just shit at the game and blaming the game being bad on why he's bad at it. Like, yeah, the textures don't load 100%, right? It jitters a lot because the tick rates must be abysmal. The matchmaking, terrible, barely works. But the game hit detection for everybody else seemed to be working.
Because by then no one will care anymore, right? And of course, one other thing too. I'm sure we'll talk about this because people are going to be joining and asking. But
Makes this god awful fill art. The fan's stupid, but it's very meaningful.
ask me like, so you know, how did it go? Every video I did of Star Wars earlier today already demonetized on YouTube for the music, even though I had streamer mode enabled. It would still play music anyway and demonetize completely. So enough is now enough. I'm not wasting any more time on that. It is what it
Aaron
is.
Hines has joined
Okay.
the gang. Thank you for all the great stream. Still have no idea how you survive Phil React and stay sane.
Hey, good morning, Kanye.
I don't. I'm obviously a maniac.
Calm before an RPG storm. Exactly.
Oh no, my audio is bad now. Rose, 1 second. This won't mess up the run, I promise.
Shall we? Should we start recording?
Carson Cameron Clark with another 5 Canadian. Thanks for being a fair and objective critic of Phil. Your vids are great. I appreciate that. I try my best. He doesn't make it easy, you know.
Right. Okay. Here we go. Okay, everybody. Well, good evening and welcome to a very impromptu stream that was not planned. Normally Friday nights.
I'm too
are
style.
Friday night fights.
Q&A.
For the last 9+ months, every Friday night I played fighting game. First with classic Street Fighter, then heading into Street Fighter 6's release, and then after that we had Tekken 8. But I'm all fighting gamed out. I really am.
No more fighting games. They're bad.
I was gonna do something.
Yes, the SP is live right now. That's what we're watching. Q&A style.
And for tonight, today was the release. Well, I take that back. 'Cause originally I thought it was today, and I actually was off by a day. It was yesterday. The Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection released on all platforms, and basically, it was really well, let me put it this way: it was dropped on everyone without real build-up. But when it did drop, it was a few weeks ago when it was announced, right? Like a month ago. Everyone was like, "Oh my God, so excited!" Right? So excited because Battlefront
So exciting!
is
Oh my
actually one of those
gosh!
games from back in the 2000s that is to this day still like well regarded. People wish that you could still play the classics, but the old.
But Phil in the corner, make Halo bigger and mute him. I can't do that. This is a restream, dude.
Then EA tried to pick up the reins and make.
I'm just clowning in the corner.
But they don't really hold a candle to the originals. People still love the originals to this day and wish they were still fully functional, but they're not. So, this Battlefront collection, you know, coming out, everyone's so super excited, me included. I played both Battlefront 1 and 2 on PC back in the day. Yes, I said it, on PC, because back then I was a PC
You guys
gamer.
remember when I played on PC? You guys remember? I used to play on PC.
PC only. And then I would play like Street Fighter games on console.
Nerf Halo audio. Is it loud?
So,
Genuine question. Don't play with me now.
I was very excited for this collection, and since we were looking for
I don't think it
variety
should
on
be,
the
but it
stream,
totally could.
I knew that the fighting games were being phased out for now because I really need a break from fighting games after 9.
Oh, it is really loud. I apologize for that. Halo audio is really loud.
And people want a variety. They're like,
Okay,
don't
okay.
keep doing RPGs. Do something different. I said, okay, this will be the
Appreciate
first
the Halo
opportunity
audio
to do
too.
something different. Let's
I didn't realize how loud it
let's
was.
do this
I usually
collection.
play without
So
audio.
I go and I get it and I do it, and it's broken beyond belief. It's so bad. What an awful collection. They didn't even try. So basically, here's the thing. Like, I don't care about how a game looks. I don't. And the game looks kind of like an early 2000s PC game, and I'm like, I'm okay with that. I don't care that it doesn't look stupendous. But
Doesn't
the
look
game
stupendous.
has to be playable. And this game is so bad online. So I tried to play Star Wars Battlefront 1, okay? And I hit quick match, and it throws me into a match. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm trying to get the hang of how the game plays or whatever. And as I'm playing, all of a sudden, maybe every once a minute, my character would completely lose control and go all over the map, like as the server tried to rectify where everyone was and what was happening because the lag is so bad. And then you get dropped randomly somewhere and then probably instantly executed, right? And then you try to shoot someone. And as you're shooting them, you can see everything you're firing is hitting the enemy and nothing takes any damage. No one takes any damage at all. You're like, so what ends up happening is everyone's just standing in corridors chucking grenades because no one could shoot anyone. So everyone's just firing.
No, that's how the game was back in the day, stupid. If you're in a corridor, come on.
Of the original Battlefront online.
Grenade spam was heavy in Battlefront back in the day.
I was really trying to get a match that would work well, and none of them worked well. So then I was like, okay, let's play Battlefront 2, because everyone's like, just play Battlefront 2. It's going to be way, way better, okay?
It'd be way better. Well, it is kind of better in about every fashion, but maybe not in the collection, because we
jump into a match, and it's one of the Conquest matches. And I'm like, oh, this is exciting, right? This is the new 64-player mode. I think is it 32 on each side, something like that? I think that's what it's supposed to be. And I start to play it. And
You're going to bounce Brian vs. Bryce sometime? Sons of Miyazaki Discord is on the channel.
You could stand there like point blank at someone with a shot.
I don't even own Tekken 8 at this point.
It's like
I refunded it. I didn't want to spend $70.
So it's a crapshoot if anything you're doing in the game.
I'm scamming.
Damage. On top of that, a lot of people are messing around and just doing the hero versus villain mode, which is fine, but it's good for like a one-off match and that's it. It's not a really competitive mode nor balanced, so it's not very fun to play. It's just okay for like 1 or 2 matches. You know, I prefer the standard mode with all the regular troops on each side or whatever. I played Battlefront 2 for about 2 hours. I didn't hate my time with it. Actually, when we did Hoth, I actually took down an AT-AT twice.
He's talking about the AT-AT bit.
The pilot was doing really good flying around the AT-AT, and we took out a few together, and I was like, oh, see, that was still exciting. I remember 20 years ago doing this on PC. I'm like, wow, that still has that feeling of awesome epicness when you do it. It's like you're in The Empire Strikes Back, right? But by the way, while we were doing that, the entire planet surface of Hoth that's supposed to be covered in snow instead was covered in a fuchsia patchwork. A huge rendering glitch that wouldn't render half the stage correctly, so all the ground looked like plaid, like purple plaid.
Oh yeah,
like,
dude, it's a
what
Q&A stream. We're here for the long
What is
one.
going on? You know? So basically, I played it for 2 hours, and after that, I was like, nah, I don't think I want to play that again. Now, some people are like, are you going to play the single player? I'm like, no. You know, the single player, a lot of people know it, but I didn't really play it back in the day. I bought those games to play the multiplayer, and I loved the multiplayer and played the hell out of it, but I didn't want to
I'll
do
wait
the
till
single player.
I'll
So
let him
people
cook
were
for a
like,
second.
why didn't you get any trophies? We played for 3 hours, and you go to find out there's only 2 trophies that are multiplayer. Every trophy in the game is from the single player campaign. So you probably know where the effort went. They probably were just made the single player work and didn't.
Yes, the single player is the multiplayer with bots.
What most people are going to focus on long term.
All right, we're taking a sip. Shut up. This actually really bothered me because people asked him if he was going to play the single player. He's like, you know, why would I do that? Nobody wants to see that, dude. And then when the multiplayer doesn't work, he's got this game that he already paid for, that people wanted to see the single player of. And instead of doing that for the night stream, he'd rather just sit there and stare at the camera. You know the single player is going to work. Just play the single player. The campaign for Battlefront 2 is actually really good.
Hard to find matches, get in matches, they're laggy as hell.
Like the Rise of the 501st is super cool. It actually tells a fairly interesting Jesus, I'm on one tonight. It tells a fairly interesting story for what it is.
You can't do that on YouTube either. It's just like every possible level of fail for a launch of any game I've ever seen. Pretty bad.
Yeah, or Galactic Conquest.
Game launch that I've seen that was definitively worse. There's 2. One's called Street Fighter V, and the other's called Overwatch 2. And the reason that those games were worse at launch is because they just didn't work at all.
No, I'm not drinking gin. I'm drinking Kool-Aid.
Online only, so there was 0 content.
No, we're not drinking. No. I'm sipping Kool-Aid.
So those were definitely worse. Okay.
It's been a long week. Okay. And we're doing streams all weekend. It's only downhill from here.
Fun experience. Again, like I just don't like a multiplayer game where I'm standing point blank and blasting you with a shotgun, and it passes through your body, and you're like, haha, you know, I'm fucking Molecular Man or something, and you can't shoot me because it's my superpower that goes through and everything, right? It's like, what the hell, dude? So anyway, yeah, streamer mode plays music everywhere. Streamer mode played music in the menus everywhere, and then Battlefront 1 had a streamer mode, and Battlefront 2 didn't. So they didn't even add it to both halves of the collection. So what did you bother with it for? It doesn't make any sense at all. So that's why people were like, well, what are you doing tonight?
That's why.
I said, well, we have some options. Option number 1, we could actually play Star Wars again, but I don't see
Aha.
there's no fun
I got
to it.
clowned.
It's just a
Good thing it's on easy mode. Ack.
Laugh at how bad this game is, but you can't have fun playing it because it's not competitive because no one can kill anyone. Now, we could very well do RPGs. Like, we have 3 RPGs that we're in the middle of, on 2 of which we're making a major push this week to finish. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please check out my Level 1 podcast from earlier this morning. It outlined big changes to the schedule. Basically, for the next 2 weeks, we are hyper-focused on beating both Baldur's Gate 3 as well as Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. There will be another game next Friday, but it's undetermined what it is yet. It's either going to be Dragon's Dogma 2 or it's going to be Rise of the Ronin. I don't know which it's going to be yet because we have to decide over the week. But basically, whenever we do, we're going to play it that launch day, and then we're going to put it on the shelf, and we're going to finish Baldur's Gate 3 and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, and then go back to it so we can focus on it. Because I cannot juggle 10 games anymore, and I cannot juggle 4 RPGs. It's just never going to happen. So that's how we have to.
Yeah, so guys, we're going to be playing Like a Dragon
People were like, well, why don't you
and
play all
Baldur's
these
Gate
RPGs?
3
Well, number one,
every day until they're finished.
epic dungeon that everyone wanted to see.
But we're going to
me do.
play a new game for one whole day when it comes out so we can capitalize on day 1 views still.
Actually, what happened was earlier today, I'm on the podcast, and people literally said, Phil, do not play Baldur's Gate 3 tonight. Because if you do, we're going to be very upset with you. Because we love to be there live. We're the people who are supporting your streams of it. And if you do it tonight, we're going to miss it. We're going to be upset with you that you did it on a late stream. And I'm like, so you can't do that. Like a Dragon, I don't want to play because people don't know that I'm going to play it tonight. And I'm going to, already when we play Like a Dragon, we get barely 200 viewers. Can you imagine on a night?
Yo, Chubb,
like a 2-hour
fondue.
without announcement.
Thanks for
like
sub.
50
Appreciate
viewers, right? Like no one here. So there's no point in doing that. And Final Fantasy VII, I already said, that's on the shelf too. I'm not playing any more Final Fantasy VII at all until we get through these other RPGs. That's I refuse to keep playing through 100 RPGs. I'm just not doing it. We'll go back to Final Fantasy VII if people want it.
And I killed myself. Ack, ack, ack. Speedrun dead.
I think it's a good game.
Rip.
But I told you this would happen with RPG Overload. Like, I knew 100% this was going to happen. And now it's happened. And now it's like, well, that's what happens. Stagnation, too much of the same thing. And the one game that I buy to play to put variety into the schedule is a piece of dog shit, rip-off game. Pretty bad, right?
No, a topic with the 5. If he is complaining about support being low, don't blame me. Here's some support.
I appreciate that, Still Splinter.
Halo Reach for the win. Absolutely.
Let's see here.
Halo Reach. I appreciate the $5. Halo Reach style
I'm
content.
ready for March 22nd because the new Princess Peach, Dragon's Dogma 2, and Rise of the Ronin all come out at once, and I pre-ordered all of them. See, that's one thing I can't do, man. If I had no games in the rotation, like if we were going to finish every single game I'm playing now by then, I would totally do that. But how can I take on 3 games when I have 3 to 4 lingering other games? And that's the major problem right now, is I just don't have time for new games, so I need to focus and wrap up the games I'm playing, which is what I'm doing. Again, you want the full explanation, watch the podcast from this morning, okay? James Bond, tipped $1, says, will you try out the original 007 GoldenEye? It's on Game Pass, and all Ninja games are on Game Pass. All Ninja games? What do you mean by that? All Ninja games? Ninja Gaiden games? I don't know what you mean. No, when it came out, I asked people if they wanted it, and they said no. The reports were that the collection was quite bad, so I never played it. Or not the collection, the remake or remaster, whatever it is, was quite bad. So I never
Ninja
played it.
Gaiden?
No one really ever asked for it again, so no, I don't have real plans for that. Okay. All right, so basically, guys, you saw what I just said. Battlefront's off the table because it's dog shit. No one wants to see it. I'm done with fighting games for a while. I'm not putting myself back through stressful night of fighting games. And it makes no sense to continue any of the 3 RPGs I'm playing because no one's going to know that I'm doing it or show up and be upset.
But you wanted to finish them. It doesn't matter if people are going to show up or not. You said you wanted to finish them, stupid. So finish them.
Okay? We just have to chill. There's not going to be anything.
We have to chill, guys. This has to be a chill stream. There's no options. If you're not chilling, get the hell out. Either subscribe, donate, or chill. Those are your options.
And Like a Dragon, and we're continuing on with that schedule for a while, except for the React shows, okay? So, the thing is, most people have been asking for more streams like this. When I'm on my podcast and we get to the Q&A segment, no one ever wants to have it end. They're all upset when I have to end it and get to the gameplay. And then, a few weeks back,
And he's really going on.
On the late stream, and people voted for.
Oh, this is a Q&A stream. That's all we have to do. I'm really sitting here like, when's he going to start the gameplay? LOL.
And hang out with each other. So
Told you I'm on one tonight.
Let's just hang out.
On games.
You know how it goes. You toss me questions. We'll talk about various topics. We'll hang out for a couple.
We'll talk about various topics. We'll say the words and the things.
Cool. So without further ado, thank you guys for hanging out and being here. If you contribute, I'll give you a shout out. If you tag me in the chat at DSP Gaming, or actually all you have to do is type in DSP Gaming, I think. You don't even have to type in anything else.
What difficulty are you playing on? Easy, because I expected to be bad. And I know for a fact I will be at parts.
Literally,
there's definitely missions that I'm not good at.
Online only game.
Like, I know Long Night of Solace is going to take me like 30 minutes.
Matchmake, and it would just say matchmaking error.
There's no way I'm still good at Long Night of Solace.
And it was like that.
It's stupid and it sucks.
Very few people got to actually play the game because it just didn't work at all. And the weird part about that was some people did, but it was all content creators like fighting game streamers. And people were like, how is it that only fighting game streamers can play and nobody else when we bought the game and they got it for free? So it was a big problem.
Yes, Easy Moto. I'm on baby mode.
Upset. How was dinner? Dinner was great. Homemade chicken quesadillas.
Thanks, Derek.
Very delicious. Had pico de gallo and some cheese and some sauce, a chipotle sauce in there, and we dipped it in guacamole. It was super duper good. Have I seen Dune 2 yet? No, I didn't see Dune 1, so I didn't see Dune 2.
Me neither.
If I were a radio DJ, what type of music would I want? Would my best fit be? Probably either like classic rock or like 90s rock, because the 90s is when I was growing up listening to music, and I would know more about that than anything else. Probably those 2 time periods. Turtle Dude says, maybe we can do a Game Pass tonight. No, we're not playing games tonight. We're just hanging out. That's the point, is that not every stream has to be a game. And people have been asking for less gameplay and more just chilling, and that's what I want to do tonight, is just relax with you guys. This is good. It's the antithesis of last week.
It's
last
the
week,
antithesis.
I freaked out on Friday Night Fights with Tekken. I decided never to play the game again.
Oh,
This
I'm
week,
regretting
we're just
easy
gonna
mode. I feel like
relax
normal would have been the
before
move.
we have to focus on major push in
I feel
every
like
RPG.
I made the
Tonight
wrong
is just a
choice,
night
but it's
to
too
sit
late
back
now.
and relax.
Already on the
Okay?
third mission.
There you go. Hope that makes sense. Oh, let's see here. A Dollar Tipper asks, what do you think of the live action and CGI Resident Evil movies? The live action movies start off promising and go right down the toilet. Like, the first one was not bad. It was a reimagining of the plot of the first game, and I thought, all right, lots of differences from the game, but also lots of similarities. So I like where they're going, and I wonder where it'll go next, because there were references to, various characters perhaps becoming Tyrant or something like that. And then the second movie comes out, and it looks like Resident Evil 2 and 3 combined, and you watch the movie, and you're like, this is nothing like Resident Evil 2 and 3 at all. They've bastardized the characters. They've bastardized the plot line. What happened here? And then every movie after that literally just becomes a guessing game of what random tie-in or character will show up but have nothing to do with the actual plot of Resident Evil, but be in it regardless, so they can pretend like it's Resident Evil.
Shout out
And every
regardless.
movie's like that. Now the thing
Never
is, if you watch
DSP
live action
shit.
Resident
Never
Evil movies,
regardless
you don't
in
care about
there.
the games. Like, if you never heard about the games, you might actually like them. I'm serious. Like, they're not awful movies. They're kind of in line with, say, the Transformers movies. They're not intelligent. They're not groundbreaking.
The Transformers movies aren't intelligent. Like, we're supposed to, like, watching Transformers was ever going to be a high IQ kind of play, you know?
That's going to make you
Come on now.
gain a single brain cell, right? Like,
North Scout with the 2. You see the new RimWorld DLC? I just saw it. Yes. Someone put it out to me the other day, which I really appreciate because I'm really looking forward to it. I'm ready to get sucked back in by
and not in line with the spirit of the games, just to do their own thing with the movies. It's just really disappointing in my opinion. Live action ones, or excuse me, CGI ones. I've only seen like 2 of the CGI ones. One of them was set in an airport. I remember that. It was an airport outbreak of zombies. I saw another one too. When I watched them, I just thought they were okay. These were some of the older ones that the CGI animation wasn't that great. But the plot seemed decent and looked like it could actually fit into the plot of like the Resident Evil lore, even though they're not canon. I thought they were entertaining, but I've only seen like 2, and they were the older ones. I know there was a recent one that just came out, right, like last year, and I never saw that one.
What's he talking about?
Have I ever thought about doing PC games like Train Simulator, Railroad Online? No, I'm not really interested in those kind of simulation games. Maybe again, long term.
Like an entire genre of games. He's just like, no, I'm a variety streamer, but I'm not interested in even looking at those. Sorry.
Okay, hold on. I received a $1 tip from Mario. Will you play Super Mario Land 2 apart from the basic subscription? It's a part of the basic subscription on the Game Boy app.
Hey, good morning, Kanye.
The Game Boy app. I've never even heard of that. What is the Game Boy app? I know of Nintendo Switch Online. What on the hell is the Game Boy app?
About the Game Boy
Mario
app,
Land
dude.
games are good. It's just the graphics are atrocious and the sound effects are a little wonky. But the Mario Land games are quite good if you like classic Mario platformers and you didn't have a Game Boy. They're great games to play. Would I ever consider playing Warzone or Halo Infinite for multiplayer fun? I played Halo Infinite when it came out, but it's fell apart of popularity, and I wouldn't.
You ever think about doing a Halo Reach
Warzone,
speedrun DSP? I would love to compare times, brother.
What's my favorite Saw movie?
It would make me laugh.
I've seen many of them, but I think after like the first 2 to 3, it gets so stupidly convoluted and just so ridiculous because you could tell that the plot that they came up with the ones later on is not the original plot, and they kept rewriting. So I think that's pretty dumb. And I'm not in love with the later.
It just
movies.
kept making more movies because the people kept watching them. It was really stupid, you guys.
So let's see. My PC days of gaming actually started off in the early 90s with games like Wolfenstein 3D.
What's Footloose?
Doom
Bakano
2,
Sensei? I'm not familiar.
Duke Nukem
What is a
3D,
Footloose?
Hexen. And then I got into
Oh yeah, we were big fans of
simulation
Hexen back
and
in the
strategy
day,
stuff.
dude.
So, for
Remember
example, the
Hexen?
original
You guys know
Warcraft,
Hexen.
Warcraft 2, Age of Empires, and some of its sequels. And then
I'm extra
StarCraft,
outing that
and
DSP ever
Diablo,
played
Diablo
Age of Empires.
2. And then I got into first-person shooters that were more 3D. So, for example, Unreal.
Jerry D
2,
with the 5. He dresses like a 42-year-old woman. His opinions on games and life are moot. I agree.
Not so much Quake 4, mostly Quake 3 Arena. And
I gotta hit the
then I'm
forklift
trying to
skip.
think, like how far it went, like how long I played them. Because I was playing when I was home, I would play those games on PC, and when I wasn't home, I'd be playing Street Fighter out you know, at tournaments and in arcades, and every once in a while there'd be a home port of a Street Fighter game.
King Be Cruel, what is the stream about? Is he doing a long Q&A like last time? Yes. We're chilling with Phil, part 2.
Second
Q&A.
half of the Nintendo 64
What
era
in
and the
the
second
goddamn-
half of the PlayStation 1 era into the GameCube era, Dreamcast era, PS2 era, I was not a home console gamer of anything but Street Fighter. I ignored all those games and only played Street Fighter, or I played games on PC. So, you know, continuing on, I played Unreal Tournament 2, the Battlefront games, obviously, I've mentioned. I'm sure there's more that I've mentioned over the years, but it's hard for me to remember back then, you know, all that. So I couldn't 100% tell you exactly.
Yo, 345 on Nightfall's not bad.
For quite a few years there. Oh, the early days of World of Warcraft. I played World of Warcraft. So I played EverQuest, World of Warcraft, City of Heroes, and City of Villains. I was huge into City of Heroes and City of Villains. I played the crap out of those games for a long time. I really loved
the crap out of them
formula.
The crap.
Okay. I did play Halo Master Chief Collection when it came out. It was a huge mess, so I played a few of the games, but it was pretty broken at launch. Now I hear the multiplayer is fine, but I have no desire to play the classic Halo games.
Why not? They bang. They're super fun.
Why don't I play co-op? I have. The problem with me playing co-op is very simple. Most people who tune into my streams today, they're tuning in either for progress in a specific game that they find entertaining to see me play. So, for example, the Elden Ring DLC. We will have a lot of people here for the Elden Ring DLC. People want to see me play an ultra hard game, suffer, persevere, learn, and conquer. They love that about my streams. That, you know, the FromSoft style gameplay is some of the best.
FromSoft style, big hit. The Dents love it. I yell, I rage, I say that the hitboxes are broken. Wait, that's a different
some
game.
Fighting game stuff, not too much, but you know, when I'm into my groove of fighting,
I say that the boss is overpowered, that I do no damage. How is I supposed to know about this secret? Can someone tell me where this item is? All classics.
And you know, have a good time. The one thing I cannot do when I'm doing a co-op stream is hang out with the audience, because instead of that, I have to co-op with people and talk with them and play, you know, concentrate on online stuff like that.
Dude, just do what Wings does. Just talk over the people and act like you don't hear them while you're responding to chat. It's very robust style. Consider it even.
Others, and when I do that, people actually say this is boring. We don't like those streams because all you do is talk to your co-op companions so you can win, but that's not fun to us. We want to hang out with you. So I literally
What up, Kenneth Douglas?
I had companions who I did it with, and when people give me feedback, we don't like that, stop, I stopped. You know, remember, I used to annually play the zombies mode in Call of Duty.
Yeah, zombies is cool.
They didn't like it.
That was a consideration for tonight's stream too. I thought about just playing COD Zombies, and I was like, "What's the shtick though? What's the point?
So there you
fun?
Go.
Hell no.
Ever change?
Can't just play games for fun.
It didn't go well the times that I tried it over the years. So
gotta have a goal, dude.
I don't think I'm gonna be doing it anytime soon.
Nucky Levies with the 2. Battlefront's not dead. I'm a holdout hope.
I know. And
feel free to do that. If you bought the game, go crazy.
Those games, some to their entirety, some just for a taste.
I don't have any hope, but I didn't know anything about it before we started. So
basically, people.
I lost nothing.
I'm gonna be honest here, right? With the retro.
Why wait for reviews, or just don't buy games outright?
A lot of people don't dig it. They think that the games are too old. And that sucks. I do think that's kind of stupid that you think the games are too old. I disagree. I think that classic gaming is a part of our history, and it's a part of you know, great stuff. I always said I want to go back one day and beat Ninja Gaiden 1. I want to go back and play more classics, but it seems like whenever I try to do it,
people don't want it.
People aren't very interested in it. So, that's why I really don't do it. Bloomkid is saying he's trying to super chat and it won't let him. I don't know why. I'm checking right now and everything on my end looks correct and working. So it's not.
Everything's right on my end, dude. It's your fault. I did not. I did everything correct. I did nothing wrong.
Jade says it's cool just to talk. I've started playing. Hold on. I just started watching you play Sly 3, and Sonic is back in your background, and Little Mac and Mega Man 2. Huh? Oh, I think you're saying you like the fact that my background has those characters. Cool. Glad to hear that.
Cool. Glad to hear that.
Oh, excuse me. Would I play retro games like OG Doom in a chill stream? I did. I already did.
Yeah, this is Q&A odds and ends. This is the B-sides to the Q&A that we get on the pre-stream. This is the Dents when they already asked their questions today. We are really doing this. Aren't we having so much fun?
Eternal. I thought Doom Eternal sucked, and Doom 2 was like it's hard as shit.
I really
but
thought
it's
he was gonna be playing Battlefront some more tonight, but after seeing the gameplay earlier, that could never happen. Who wants to see the campaign except for all of those people who asked to see the
The
campaign?
heat began today, and it was pretty bad. Basically,
Crooked Hound, you're all good, brother. If it don't go through, it don't go through.
70, but not yet. I think the highest we got was like 65, 66 in the afternoon when the sun was out, but then it dipped back down. Yeah, here it is. 60, according to this, 64. The hottest it was today was 64.
Wow,
Okay.
weather segments. We're really scraping the bottom of the barrel already.
72 to 73 degrees outside. Same thing on Sunday. But what that means is in this office, it's going to be no exaggeration in the 90s. For degrees Fahrenheit, that is. So tomorrow you're going to see me in a short sleeve shirt, dressed like it's summertime, because I have to, because it's going to be so hot in here.
I have to,
and
guys.
I can't have my air conditioner in yet. It wouldn't make sense to have my air conditioner in yet because
It wouldn't make sense to have the air conditioner in. If you're warm, if you feel like you'd like to have the air conditioner in, you could put it in. It's literally your Wakando, dude.
Yeah. Heat wave. It is an unseasonable heat wave. Bloomkit, yes, your super chat did just work. You just tested it and it says, does it work? Yes, it worked. I don't know what happened. Maybe there was an issue with, perhaps there was an issue with YouTube chat for a few minutes there or something. I don't know. But it's working again now. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, let's see here.
Yo, inked with the $5. This is from Crooked Hound. Well, I appreciate it, Crooked Hound. Thanks for the $5, brother.
These way too many RPGs. We don't have 100 hours to beat every one. I've been saying that. Someone actually made it. I forgot to download it. Someone made a picture. I have to download it and add it to the stream. RPG overload picture that I can use to explain RPG or how bad RPG overload is.
Yo, did he say 64-degree heat wave? I must have missed it.
Hold on. Do you want me to?
He's always been a pansy about the heat, though. He's like, oh my god, it's 80 degrees. Like, dude, you don't even know what heat is. Like, not only do you not know what heat is, you don't know what cold is either. Coming from a real Midwestern boy right now.
I'm just going to go grab.
I get the worst of both. That's what's up, Tubes.
Hold on. I gotta do this. Okay, so now I can go get it. Let's see if I can get it.
What in the goddamn?
I was looking at the chat. No, I missed my shots. Oh, we just got up and walked away. Very robust Q&A style segment, guys. I had to leave. Just had to get up in the middle of the night. Goofy. Absolutely goofy. Dark Fortune, am I watching him live? Yes. This is live right now. He's really standing up in the world right now. If you stand up, you could be standing up at the same time as the guy. Isn't that kind of crazy? You guys exist on the same planet. Whoa. Sorry to break it to you. What up, Lewis Martins? What's going on, man?
Okay, there it is.
There it is.
RPG overload. Yep. That's pretty much what I'm going through right now. I'm surrounded by nonstop RPGs in every direction, and I just can't get away from them. And now people want me to play. Get this.
I was on Halo Infinite. No, this is Halo Reach.
Rise of the Ronin, like I was originally going to do.
My favorite Halo game.
Friday. That people now instead want to see me do Dragon's Dogma 2. Which, by the way, I'm totally okay with, but you have to understand.
Which, by the way, I'm totally okay with, and I totally don't mind. But I would much rather play that other game, Dragon's Dogma.
Final Fantasy's going to go on hold. I can't play this many RPGs at once. I can't. Okay? So, I guess we'll see what happens. By the way, someone came up with a great idea. Shout out to one of my moderators. I don't know if they want credit for it or not, so I'm not going to say their name. But one of my moderators came up with this idea. You ready for this? So if I do end up playing Dragon's Dogma 2 this Friday, on my day off, my wife and I download the Dragon's Dogma 2 character creator to my Xbox, and my wife makes a character for me. Not my character, but a pawn. Like, she creates a pawn that will then be one of my party members throughout the whole campaign, and it's her creation. So it's a companion she makes to be part of the
Wow,
game.
that would be really robust way to include cat. If it were anybody but DSP, it'd almost be a good idea. I almost like it, but the fact that it's cat and it's going to be super not meaningful and robust is a shame, I guess.
Okay. I received a $2 tip from Chocoboko.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Dragon's Dogma is going to save the
Game
business.
and turn it into a 73GB
Anybody saying otherwise is a hater, B. You do not matter.
Unpolished.
You're like
you know, this is the kind of game that if they put
kind of like
more
a
work into it,
homeless
it'll be
cat,
fine.
or you work at
But it
PF
doesn't
Chang's. Like, why do I
play
care about
nearly
your
as good as
opinion?
The
you know?
original did. That's pathetic. Like I said, shooting through each other is pretty bad for a game that's supposed to be
Oh,
a
I wanted
competitive
that.
shooter. I don't know how they possibly could have released it like that and not tested it and known that it was that bad. I received another $2 tip from DePoe. It's Lent, Phil. I'm stuck eating a delicious margarita pizza instead of a robust steak sandwich. Well, let me tell you something. That's so atrociously bad.
I hit
I'm
all
sure some
the-
people are upset.
I feel like I missed
They
one.
have to eat
Anthony
delicious pizza instead of steak.
LaFix.
Right?
Thank you for the $5, brother.
Like,
Appreciate
wow.
it.
I mean, so awful that you cannot eat steak. No, in truth, it wouldn't even bother me anymore. Like, I'm not a red meat guy. I'm not into red
Not
meat
a
that
red
much, so I
meat
wouldn't even
guy.
care.
Why would I care, dude?
Let's see here. I received a $1 tip.
Hey, Arson Z with the 10 gifted members. Appreciate it, brother. And I'm sure they do too.
I told you guys
Very robust of you.
the last few years, you guys asked me that question, and I'm like, I don't think we can because
You guys get early videos now.
emails about you need to log into your Minecraft world and convert it over from. I wanted to say it was like Java Minecraft to regular Minecraft or something like that. Come to find out, that was about my PC version of Minecraft. Remember when I first played Minecraft like almost 10 years ago, and we jumped in, and it wasn't serious. It was me messing around and kind of going to other people's Minecraft worlds and stuff. So that original Minecraft world is what's lost, not the one on console. The one on console apparently still exists. Like, that was never done.
They're still going.
So if I were to download Minecraft
Got 3 more.
on my Xbox, it probably would have.
Shout out their shout outs to do. But
because I'm pretty sure that was the old version that they're talking about. Yeah. I think, anyway. That's what I think it said. But yeah, I haven't booted Minecraft in so many years, I don't know if it would work. You know, I feel like there's enough newer stuff. There's enough newer stuff that I don't have to go back and play Minecraft. If I'm looking for chill content, there's a zillion other games we can play. Right?
never playing Minecraft again. Minecraft is in ban world. The deep fryer with the. I thought we were done.
What's my favorite Final Fantasy summon from any game? Oh my god, I don't know. They're all different. I can't remember. I would even say. I don't know.
Oh, because Aaron Hines did the 5 pickups, brother.
4. Because in 6, they're not really needed at all. In 6, it's just like the Magicite.
Those two distracting, dude.
Stuff in that game. And I rarely ever use those. So in 6, it's really not something I use. In 7, I used Knights of the Round a zillion times once I finally got it.
Hey, good morning, Kanye.
So it's probably Knights of the Round. Or
The deep
probably,
fryer with the 5.
In 4.
I'm surprised Phil hasn't
Hey, good morning,
commented.
Kanye.
I don't know.
Commented on the whole Sweet Baby Inc. Steam debacle. It's been all over Twitter and it's easy low content for him. Yes, that would be for DSP politics though, dude. You gotta wait. Maybe later this year if Kirk keeps asking.
I never did any of that, so if that's the case, it's gone. I don't know. Whatever. I don't really care. No Overwatch 2, I'll never play it. I wanted to play it launch week, they wouldn't let me. Then I tried to play it later in the month, it still didn't work. And I said, I've had enough, and I'm never playing it ever.
I've had enough. I'm not playing your game anymore. Digital Disorder with the 5. Did Phil used to work at a helicopter company? I already mentioned it once, but he never ever brought it up again. I want to live in whatever universe you live in. That sounds like peace.
Voice for Willem Dafoe. Man, 11 years ago. You guys still remember that. That's pretty cool that you remember that.
I don't even know what we're talking about, DSP.
What? Those are real vibes. Says it would be awesome for you and Kat to do a Firehouse Subs food review on new different subs you haven't tried yet. We have no plans on.
That's a troll. Obvious fuck troll. Come on now. You guys should do a Firehouse review. Wow. Get it out. Get it out. Never mind. Joke's over.
I'd have to say 3.
Jesus.
Because the first one I played recently, I thought
the
it was
Kool-Aid be hitting different.
4 actually went off the rails. I didn't like as much, so probably 3. Gabriel, I guess you've followed 0 news about the Star Wars collection. It doesn't work. It's broken as shit. The servers aren't steady. It's hard to get a match. It's hard to not stay on or to not get dropped from a server. The hit detection is atrocious. You fire enemies, it passes right through them. It doesn't count. It's just a real shit show. They fucked up the thing totally. It's a total mess. I have no idea when we're going back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, nor am I really too concerned about it. When I play it, almost no one shows up. The engagement is incredibly low. People obviously are not.
You know, I got exactly what I wanted out of Final Fantasy, though. I wanted that game to absolutely tank and him hate it because of how much he hyped it up, and that's exactly what happened. But I guess I got that out of Star Wars today, too.
That's my focus.
Another troll W.
If we go back to Final Fantasy
We
VII,
win these?
We don't. But no one seems to give a shit about it. So honestly, I'm not going to give a shit about it either if that's the case. Let's see here. I received an anonymous $1 tip. Okay, cool. I just want to say, FYI, because I'm getting a lot of $1 tips tonight, just so you guys know.
Oh my God.
Those $1 tips, a big chunk of that goes to PayPal, because PayPal has a flat fee that they charge for any transaction. So when you send $1, no exaggeration, I get like 50-something cents out of $1.
Guys, I don't even see money if you give me $1. You have to give me larger amounts, or it's pretty much just a waste of everyone's time, including yours.
They take the same small cut,
God,
but it doesn't completely negate the entirety of your contribution. I'm just saying, like, you're kind of like peeing money away to you PayPal doing $1 tips. It's always been like that, you know?
Always been like that.
Oh, let's see here.
Yeah, your free money isn't good enough. Give your free money in larger increments. No, I died! This section sucks. I hate this mission. And my checkpoint finished right when I died. I hope that's not true.
All at once like that.
It did.
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm interested in Sandland, but again, it's another RPG.
Nice checkpoint loop.
Dude, another one. The next game, I'm really interested in it. It's Akira Toriyama, who he sadly passed away recently. It's a
dude.
I've never read a manga.
Run ruined. My checkpoint happened right when I died.
Sounds like an interesting premise, and it's a fucking RPG. Of all things, it's an RPG. Like, you got to be kidding me, right?
Of course. I was worried this was gonna happen.
Eva Cowboy fan, me too. He says, that's a shame. I really enjoy seeing you play Final Fantasy VII. I'm sorry it doesn't get the attention.
I did not enjoy seeing you play Final Fantasy VII. It was stupid.
It was my most hyped game of the year. No exaggeration. And I'll be honest, I think the open world...
Yeah, I died on easy. I pretty much am the worst.
Open world area
like, bottom tier Halo player.
First one. So
I've never played the game. I wasn't alive when it came out.
Elements. The combat mechanics are sound and fun. The graphics are great. I want to play the game, but it seems like no one wants to see me play it. So... sad, but I don't know what else to say besides too many RPGs. Again, I said it before, and I'll say it again.
Said it again.
Right?
Oh yeah. What in the goddamn?
This is a real thing. In the span of 3 months, I've played 4 to 5 RPGs.
I did it again, dude. I gotta quit looking at chat while I do this stupid section.
It's too much.
I'm hurting my own run.
If they were
basically bad.
What if? Let's start with
I hate Long Night of Solace. What a shit section. Flying this stupid spaceship was only ever cool one time. After that, actually a waste of my time. So stupid. The worst thing Bungie ever did.
If it's every other month, then it's
Make
fine.
me play
you can
this.
Space it out, you can play it, you can enjoy it. When it's this
on easy mode, imagine.
RPG style games at once, it's too
much.
I've
seen something be worse than GSP.
Overbearing, too samey, too much of the same. It's like I said, what? Because a lot of people say all these RPGs are different, right? How can you possibly say that these games are too much of the same when they're all different kinds of RPGs? I'll say, all right, so if you really, 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 really want to do want to be semantic about it, right?
You want to be semantic.
Well,
Not if you want to do
combat's
semantics, not if you want to talk
different,
semantics, not if you want to
let's be
play
honest,
semantics.
What do these games have loads
You want
of,
to be
okay? First of all,
semantic.
loads of playtime. All these games are long.
Bust.
So loads of playtime, loads of grinding, whether that means that you're in an open world going through missions or combat, right? Speaking of which, loads of combat, right?
Jesus.
Loads of dialogue, loads of cutscenes, loads of story, right?
Joe
Loads
Inked
upon
gifted a
loads
membership.
upon
Big
loads
ups, brother.
upon loads.
Appreciate it.
Too many fucking loads. That's too many.
And on Voila with the 5. I wish he would say something about Sweet Baby. Lol, the Twitter ghouls would eat him alive. Not even his snort fort would keep him safe.
They still feel like the same.
Yeah,
kind of
DSP
games
Politics
over
is
and
going to
over.
be
They
a
really
shit
do.
show.
So it doesn't matter that, oh, it's a different universe. It's slightly different. They're the same genre. All right. And yeah, it's too much. Even for me, I like them. And I was like, dude.
Are you playing on easy? Yes, I think I'm playing on easy.
Too many games. At the same time,
I made the
both
wrong
extremely
choice. I really
long
should have
for
played
no
on
fucking
normal.
reason.
I probably would have been
Too much of
okay
the
on
kind of
normal.
content that's too
I
time-consuming.
underestimated my
We
own
needed
strength.
variety, and all we got for just the past 3 months is the same kind of game over and over. That's suicide for these game companies, and that's why right
Slip
now,
and slide for these
Final
game
Fantasy
companies.
VII
Releasing their
retail numbers
games
are
when they
low.
want to release them?
They're lower
Yeah,
than
dude.
Final Fantasy
Basically played
16s,
themselves.
and way under what they thought the game was going
They
to
didn't even know I wasn't going to be able to play,
This is the
dude.
fucking 12th RPG in 3 months, and there's more coming. People talked about Final Fantasy VII for like a week, and then that was it. No one even talked about it after. You know, you thought it was going to be like bombarding the internet. No, everyone was on to the next one, the next one. That's it. That's the
Dude,
problem. with
what
too
was
much of the
that?
same.
Like, I actually just clipped the ship.
So
What is wrong
it is
with
what
you?
it is. Only 2 cents. Excuse me. One's 2 cents. Did a $10 super chat and says, I think why Final Fantasy VII doesn't get you support, it has nothing to do with support. It has to do with people showing up to the streams in general. All right? The streams are very lowly attended. It holds such a dear place in people's hearts. A lot of people don't want to be spoiled. Dude, the game's been out for over 2 weeks, and I'm still in the second area, Junon. It's not,
Okay.
you are way ahead of me.
You're a
It's not that
pro
people are getting
streamer, bro.
spoiled.
Some
That's
people are
really-
not ahead of
that's a really silly
you.
thing to say. There's absolutely no way that people are staying away for spoilers. Anyone who bought the game is loads ahead of me. Loads way ahead of me.
That's
more
not
loads.
necessarily true.
If you had told
Dude,
me
I
the first
one day want to
3
beat Baldur's
games I
Gate
played,
3 and
that
don't
was
really want to be
like,
spoiled on it. I have been
now
a
we're
little
2
bit,
weeks
but
in,
like,
and I'm still in the second.
the game's
region,
been out
that's not the case.
forever.
There's not a single person staying away from my stream. Because
I don't get upset if anyone's gonna spoil it, but like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to go watch spoilers. That's silly. People like me exist, unfortunately, for everybody else.
And I'm not even going to read this nonsense.
All right, nonsense. Get him out of here. Banned. Welcome to Ban World, buddy.
Okay. Guys, remember, tag me in chat. Euphoric Joker says, I hope you revisit Arkham Knight sometime this year. I think you'll enjoy it a lot more in your second playthrough. We'll see. I mean, it's been 9 years now, right? It's literally been 9 freaking years since I played the first run. And I still remember the game pretty vividly, liking it, but thinking there's too much Batmobile. That was my one criticism of it. Way too much Batmobile. Oh, and way
Too much
Joker.
Batmobile.
The
My
Joker
favorite
died in the
critique.
second one.
It's like
The third
too
one
much
was
water
just
in that Pokemon game.
like,
You
no
guys remember
character.
that?
It's pretty sad that he's like the main villain again. But outside of that, great game. Maybe I will go back and play it someday. Bloom Kit with the super chat says, I think it's more the Persona 8 Final Fantasy VII's launch. Hold on. All my friends have played that instead of including me. The game did better than a lot of people thought. No, and you see, I actually watched my wife play a little bit of Persona 3.
I watched my
She
wife
liked the game. Persona 3 Reload, let me
have
clarify.
sleep with
She
an
liked
urban
the
style.
game. The problem was the dungeon, which we all know that Tartarus dungeon is fucking boring as shit.
Tartar sauce
It's so
dungeon? It's
repetitive,
boring as
it's so
shit, dude.
annoying. It's a huge grind, and even I complained about it when I first played it. I said, I don't get it. In Persona 4, each dungeon is themed
I don't
towards
get
a
it,
certain
dude.
character or a certain style, right? In Persona 5, even more so. Why in Persona 3 is it all the same? Because the Tartarus dungeon is its own thing, and then you do have mini dungeons that are based on story elements later. But yeah, like the Tartarus dungeon is so boring, and she couldn't get through it. Like, she was like, dude, it's too boring. I can't keep playing this game. So she only played it maybe like 15 hours, and she gave up on it. But yeah, no, I hear you. I saw her play it. Graphics are outstanding. Tons of new voice acting. It was amazing. I was like, wow, listen to all this voice acting that wasn't in the original. I was blown away. I was like, it feels like it's Persona 5. It really does. So maybe you're onto something there, right? Maybe that could be the case. So Sarah, no, I'm not going to be playing Final Fantasy VII while Kat plays Power Wash Simulator. First of all, she already beat it. Secondly, I like to watch her play.
Already beat Power Wash Simulator. It's like these people don't even watch the show, dude. Like, they don't even bother.
You know, it's fun. It's like,
What are we doing here, then? You don't watch the show. Why am I watching it for you?
By myself. The hell with that.
Not you guys, obviously. I meant like his fans,
Once to
quote
Sense did
unquote.
another
You know.
whopping, this case, $50 super chat. Thank you so much, Once to Sense. Wow, there's a huge.
I'm
contribution
DSP's
for tonight.
biggest fan.
And
It
Once
was
to Sense
me.
says, I'm still in the first region of Final Fantasy VII. That's why I don't watch when you stream it, but I appreciate your words and reasoning. Yeah, you have to understand the rate that I play games these days is slower than most people. Most people are buying one game and they play it to completion, and then they go on to the next game and they play it to completion. So anyone who bought Final Fantasy VII, most people are past the first region. Most people are probably like 30, 40 hours in. I'm barely 20. So, okay, we got more tips. We got a $1 tip here from a troll, so I ignore it. I literally just ignore every single...
ignore trolls, guys. I totally don't give them shout-outs like this.
Trying to tip me. I don't know why. I got a $3 tip from someone who says, I'm disgruntled. I think you made a huge mistake dropping Rebirth. I'm disappointed. I hope you go back to it in the future. Well, of all the games that I'm playing right now, Rebirth is the one. Of all the RPGs, I should say, Rebirth is the one that number one. I'm the least into. I'm only about 20 hours into it, of an 80 to 100 hour experience. I'm only 20 hours in. Okay, I'm not in any home stretch to beat it. And number two, it's basically tied for the least attendance and engagement. Like, I would say, Like a Dragon, I knew that was going to be the case, so that's why I made it a late night chill stream.
Why does Like a Dragon get a pass, though? I'm always so confused. Bro, what are you doing? I'm so confused about that. Like a Dragon should have been sent to Ban World ages ago. Like, we're trying to get out of Baldur's Gate 3 so bad, but Like a Dragon, yeah, we're just going to play that for the rest of our lives, I guess. It's totally chill.
And not a single contribution came in for over the 3 hours.
Why would I do that? I was like, oh, I'm on easy mode. I'll just tank this. My DSP? Ooh.
I can't change that. And the fun part is I'm playing it and liking it. While that's happening, I'm actually playing it and enjoying it. And everyone's like, oh, this is terrible. This sucks. You know, what it is, there's probably a certain audience for it, and it's not my audience at this point, which sucks because I love that kind of game, but I can't make people like something. I just, you know.
You could make it more interesting so they like it. You could play it in a nifty way that would make people like it.
Last night in Soho.
Like if you had fun.
No, it's a movie.
Yo, if you had if you did a have fun stream, people might enjoy that.
App, like listed there, but I have no idea what it is or what it's about. I have not seen it. Thank you for the super chat, Jessica. Felix Domain says, I was enjoying the Battlefront collection. That makes one of us. I mean, again, it's not fun when you're playing a game where you're supposed to be based on skill,
based on what?
Shooting people, and the bullets don't register. Like, it's like, what's the point of playing? You know, why are you?
Yeah, I almost agree. Atopico, I really do.
Every time you try to hit someone, you just pass
right. Legendary run is pretty good.
Matches took way too long, and it was not competitive or fun in any way. Like, it's just not worth playing, right? Bloomkid, thank you for a super chat. I think the Reloads Tartarus is way better. They made it so much more enjoyable, but I agree 4 and 5 have more interesting dungeons. Yeah, I think that the Tartarus is just not fun. It's not. It's a grind. It's meant to be a big ongoing challenge of the game, but it's just not meant to be fun, and that's a problem because it's so much of the game. And I actually found out when I was playing Persona 3, I guess that's how the previous Personas were as well, correct? That it wasn't until 4 that the dungeons ended up being themed towards the story and more interesting. Slayer, good evening. He says, I'm here for the stream. It's 10:56 a.m. now. A shame that you will mainly focus on story missions for Like a Dragon and not really do the sub-stories. Slayer,
is that a shame?
Seen what's going on. I mean, I'm no exaggeration. I wish that this was. My views are way down. My engagement is way down. My support is way down. Everything on this channel is way down for 2 months now. I have to do something.
That's your fault, though. Dude, you guys remember when he got the suggestion that said, if people aren't enjoying a playthrough, maybe you should, like, stop doing it? And he was like, yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll consider doing that. It was when he was playing Final Fantasy 16, and then he never did that? I remember.
I have to do it. It's the only way I'm going to do something.
You can get in the Pelican turret? Yes. If you come over here and crouch, there's a prompt. Or I just pretty much just hold E. smash E, and
Theodore.
eventually there's a prompt somewhere in there, and you can get in. Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to do this in Legendary because
I
it
don't know what the
sucks.
heck red bar is, but
Legendary is actually a hard mode.
Super
You can
chat.
play it like
I
a
don't know
normal
what you mean
person.
by that.
I would not play on easy,
Okay.
obviously. Sound good?
It's funny because 90s guy says, I saw you're powering through Baldur's Gate 3 now, and I think that's actually a good thing. There's too much stuff in Act 3. I see that as a mega fan of the game. Yeah, I mean, look how many quests are in Act 3. It's insane. And it's supposed to be like you're leading towards the finale of the game, and it's like they've loaded so much shit into that act. You just want to, like, what is
Yeah,
going
19's not bad, though. 20, almost, it's almost 20 even. Short 20. That's not bad.
Dark Goldbox says, it's weird. I'm playing Battlefront 2 on the dedicated servers on PS5. I haven't had any issues. All I know is I hit quick match. And whatever matches I get into, most of them don't work right. I'm just like shooting through everybody.
Have I ever been prego? No. And him joining quick match constantly in Battlefront was part of the problem. He would constantly back out, go into quick match so that he could join a game that was right about to end, because those were the only games that had spots open because people rage quit right before the end, obviously. And
just like, for example, it's not like
he would be like, oh, just gotta go to find a new game. Oh my god. Like, yes, stupid, you're doing that to yourself.
People actually
just have the patience for the game to load.
For 9 months followed by 2 months of Tekken 8 is too much. You need a break, correct? Right? That's what I mean. Like, it just said, if there was an RPG that was one major RPG, 80 hours, and I could play it for 2 months and beat it in 2 months, and it was the only RPG I was playing and I was balancing it with other stuff, there wouldn't be an issue. The problem is, I have to do it again. I can't believe I have to do it again. You ready? This is the problem. They all came out within 2 months. And I was playing Baldur's Gate 3. So I'm playing 100 RPGs at once. It's never going to work. It's never going to work that way. Something has to give. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's see here. I might enjoy Fortnite Zero build. No, I won't. I don't care about Fortnite.
Fortnite Zero build, genius idea. Thanks.
Played it a million times. I don't.
Which den was that?
I will never enjoy it. Tubs, thanks for being a member for 12 months. Is good call.
Euphoric joke of big ups.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we got to do. We got to do what we got to do, right? We're going to have to push forward and push through and do as much as we can and get it done so we can do other games. I can't be playing the same shit nonstop. I can't. It's too much.
Can't do it.
Slayer says it's just a shame some of the side stories are integral and homage to all the different Yakuza and Like a Dragon sub stories in the game, especially.
I hear you, man.
Links. I'm going to be doing the quick stuff that I can. I'm just not going to be doing 100%. Can't. I'll be doing it forever, you know?
Can't play the game how I want, dude. I got a schedule to
keep. If you do try it again, there's a search option under quick match and selections for dedicated servers. I'm never doing it again. Every video got demonetized.
Why is it always we? That way he can blame you.
You can't turn.
I don't know why he would blame you. You're here, not there, but it's your fault, actually. You're ruining his business. Yes, you.
Do you have any movie or TV recommendations? No, I haven't been watching any new recent movie or TV shows. Nope.
Nope, too busy playing games. Don't have time, dude.
People play.
These dents suck, man.
We watched someone play.
The worst questions possible.
Oh, Assassin's Creed Mirage randomly, and now we're randomly watching someone who played Horizon Forbidden West. It's just we're just kind of picking random playthroughs and watching them these days. We're not even watching TV shows. I think what streamer mode was supposed to do is turn all the music off, and it doesn't. It turns some of the music off, and then the music still plays other places, so it doesn't matter. Nova, I already answered that earlier. I'm not going to reiterate. Let's see here. I got.
If DSP has so many evil detractors, why hasn't he been doxxed? He has doxxed himself back in the day.
No. In reality,
like a guard.
What do you mean by retro game? Okay, because for example, if I play what I consider a retro game, I consider games like Mario Brothers, classic Zelda, old Final Fantasies, Chrono Trigger, that kind of stuff. That's what I consider retro games. For a lot of people, retro games are like PS1 and PS2 games. I don't think those are retro games. You know, for me.
Okay, then why don't you play what other people consider retro games? Why don't you do that, DSP? Why don't you play some old PS2 games? People like the PS2.
On the game, If it's
You like
a
Ninja
fan
Turtles? Go play that
I've never
old
played,
Ninja Turtles PS2 game.
then
That game
I
slaps.
won't play
I
it.
beat that
Yeah,
not that long
sometimes
ago.
those games
Well,
don't
okay,
do
I
well.
say not that long
Typically
ago,
when I
but it
play older
was
games,
definitely
consider a retro
years
game,
ago.
It doesn't do well at
Don't
all.
ask though. It's fine.
You know, I've tried it many times in my career.
Which Halo is
Play a
that?
game like Earthbound,
Reach.
play a game like Final
My
Fantasy
favorite
4 or
Halo.
6, or, you know, and I say, oh, this is a game near and dear to me. It makes me emotional when I play it. I love it. And we get a core
I
audience
love
that likes that. But for the most part, no. Most of the people don't come out to play those for whatever, or don't come out to watch those for whatever reason. We'll always have like low attendance. Every once in a while, support will be good because someone will be like feeling so reminiscent for themselves, and they'll do like a big contribution and say, "Gee, thanks for playing it." But for the most part, no, doesn't seem to resonate with my audience. For whatever reason, you know. Okay, I received a $2 tip.
I've loved Reach since it was new. I got it for Christmas. It was
Gorilla
awesome.
Pimp, who's been banned 7,000 times, thinks that by tipping that they're gonna get unbanned. They can't understand the fact that Gorilla Pimp, you burned way too many bridges with people.
Dude, it works for Kirk. What the? What?
If I were to
What?
unban you, people would just complain.
Gorilla
nonstop.
Pimp. Justice for Gorilla Pimp. I don't know what he
The best
did,
bet
but
you can do
it's not fair
is
that
do
Kirk
what many
gets
other
all
people
those
do,
socks
is
unbanned.
to just make a new account and come in, and no one will know it's you, and just behave this time.
Never mind. We are
Stop
getting the Kirk
asking me to
treatment.
Unban you because I'm not going to. People are going to have an issue with
I
that.
can't unban you, dude. Just make a
My
sock.
chair is comfy
Then I'll
because it's
ignore
the
that you
comfiest chair I've ever
exist.
had, because it actually has really, really good lumbar support and back support. These two pillows, I don't know how well you can see them. So this pillow is very supportive, much better than those crappy back pillows you'll see on other chairs. And there's a lumbar pillow down here.
Okay, shilling for the chair right now. Pickups, pickups.
There's a lumbar pillow
Didn't
down
have
here.
that on my bingo
This-
card.
It's thick padded foam.
Thick,
And it's really a
thick
nice,
padded foam.
solid support on my lower back.
Solid.
Really good.
Like, what is?
And I've
We're
never
getting a
had that
chair
before in any chair I've
segment.
ever had. So when
We're
I sit
getting
down,
a chair segment. We've run out of shit to talk about
when I
already.
sit down on this chair, immediately I get great lumbar support in my lower back, which I've always needed. I've always had a bad back. I never had that in any sitting arrangement I've ever had before. I sit back like this,
Any
I'm like,
sitting
oh
arrangement.
my God. Right? Like, this is really, really good. I love this chair. The only bummer is it creaks and squeaks, but you can't hear
Creaks
it
and
anymore because now I
squeaks.
have filters on my mic. You hear that? You hear that creaking? If not, the filter has filtered it out. You can't hear it anymore, so you'll never hear it. Good stuff.
Never hear it. Anybody says they hear it, they're
Han Solo did a
lying.
Super chat and says top 3 of your favorite games of all time. I don't have a top 3 favorite games, but I have favorites of the genre. So, for example, like my favorite platformer of all time is Super Mario World. My favorite fighting game is Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. See, my favorite RPGs would probably be Final Fantasy 4 and 6 and Chrono Trigger. All right, so that's how I work. I don't have an overall favorite game or anything like that, but I have favorites in genres, so I just threw a few out there for you.
Ben sitting his own favorite game. Great, awesome. Great. I can't pick a favorite game, dude. They're all so different. Like, yeah, that's why it's hard. That's the whole point of the question. Out of all of the games. Come on, man. It's like he's not even
I
trying.
for a bit. Hope all is well. Well, let me put it this way. I've been through the ringer these last few months, all right? I've done some good improvements to my streams. The audio is sounding a lot better than ever before. The volume levels are better. I have pop filters on my mic, right? I've been trying to improve things as much as I can. But the game selection has been poor, I feel, because it's too samey with these too many RPGs. Because of that, my viewership, my engagement, everything's down right now. We need a reinvigoration of new games that are going to bring
Channel's
freshness
dying.
to the
I need
channel.
support,
That's
you
number one.
guys.
Number
Same
two,
old, same old.
yeah, those fake gifted memberships that went all through January and all February really hurt me badly, and I haven't recovered. You know, this channel had between 500 to 800 paid legit memberships, and I checked the other day, and it looks like, no exaggeration, probably right now we have between 200 to 300, and that's it. So I've seen a giant decline in revenue because of that, and also because of the fact that we're doing a million RPGs, and all that's down. I mean, super chats and everything have been down too. So basically, it's been bad these last few months. I'm hoping by the end of this month, we're gonna have a big reinvigoration with some of the new games I'm gonna play. We got my birthday coming up.
Oh, guys, birth week's coming up.
And hopefully then in April forward, we get excited for new stuff. We'll see.
Gotta get hyped for the birth week segment.
Let's see here. Better call Darth Maul. Tip me $1. Says any show recommendations? I'm watching an Apple TV show called Manhunt about hunting down John Wilkes Booth after his assassination.
Okay.
No, like I said, my wife and I have not been watching any shows as of late. We're just watching some randomized playthroughs.
We already,
that's about
we
it.
already
I
answered
don't
this
have any
one.
recommendations there at all.
Felt like
Sorry.
we answered this one.
Oops. I thought I heard Jasper's bell jingle. Hold on. Let's see if he's around.
Awesome. Just getting back up. I gotta go check on Jasper, you guys. I thought I heard him in the house that he lives in.
I thought I heard him in the hallway, but I guess not.
Isn't that crazy?
I thought I heard him in the hallway, but I guess not. Only Ice Coffee says, I hear ya. Or I feel ya, excuse me. I'm saying that you're still
I
playing,
hear ya.
Baldur's Gate 3 and a few others like a Dragon, Final Fantasy 7. And yes, I feel you on memberships. I knew that was going to happen a month or two after. Yeah, because when everyone on this channel, literally everyone got a free membership. Everyone got a free membership. There was thousands of gifted memberships. No one paid for like 2 months. So because of that, my revenue went down, and now a lot of people didn't renew. And it's like
It was actually thousands. That was like 2K memberships or something like
But
that.
I'm in the middle of 3 RPGs at
Or
once.
so he
It's like,
said.
Oh, Jade says, man, first Star Wars Jedi Survivor, now Star Wars Battlefront Classic. What next? You know, he's right. What is going on with Star Wars games being completely unoptimized and running like shit at launch? I didn't even make that connection. Jedi Survivor was the same. You remember how bad the frame rate was? It was making people sick. We were trying to play the game, and the frame rate was so choppy. In part, it was making people sick to their stomach watching. And they were like, oh, God. And now here we are a year later, and this game collection's a piece of garbage. Like, what the heck, dude? I didn't even make that connection until Jay just brought it up.
Shout out Jay for
Coffee,
bringing
10
it up.
gifted memberships to the channel tonight. Congratulations to the following people. Nemesis T-Type, 90s Guy, Daniel Ye, Smoking Socks, A. Ray, Gwen B, Ace Fondue, Gravemaker LP, Arnex, and X Coca. Congrats to all of you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, congrats. You guys really lucked out this time. You got gifted memberships to the guy who has, you know, infinite gifted memberships pretty much.
Jay would love to talk to you. Please let us know. Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. Just so you know, I do not really check DMs like that because sadly, what happened was last year, okay, X, I guess, changed everything. I don't know what they did. All right. But all of a sudden,
I don't know what they
I started getting absolutely bombarded with negative stuff in like DMs and shit on X. And I was like, I'm not going to even open it. And I haven't. Like, I literally
He
don't
got
open
trolled
my
off
DMs
Twitter.
anymore. So I get the feeling what's going to happen is one day I'm going to open it and there's going to be like 14,000 messages in there that I've never seen. And I'm just going to close
You guys think OIC's coming to save the
I don't know
channel?
what they did. It didn't used to be like that. And then all of a sudden I noticed I started
we'll
getting
see.
a million things. I was like, what the fuck did he do? Did he change all the settings? Because I had it so that that wouldn't happen. And all of a sudden I got like monster bombed. With a million
Monster
DMs and shit. I was
bombed.
like,
Dude,
what
not
the
just normal
fuck? I'm
bomb.
not even touching that
Monster
with a 10-foot
bomb.
pole. I'm staying away from it. So I have no idea. I'm not kidding. This happened like the middle of last year. So anyone DM'd me in like the last 9 to 10 months, I haven't seen it. You know, watch what's going to happen. I guarantee you I'm going to open up. There's going to be like one-sided conversations for like 4 months. Watch this. I guarantee it. I guarantee that shit's going to be like, someone's thinking that I was like ignoring them. I didn't have it opened it. I don't care. I don't want to be bothered with that shit, you know? So anyway, 2 cents. Thank you for the super chat. But, yeah, I'm probably never going to see whatever DM you're talking about. If you want to talk to me, email me.
Email me. At
darksidephil.
Dude, I couldn't even say it before he did. That's so stupid. Shut up.
And thank you very much, 90s Guy.
I was literally gonna do the bit. He did it for me. How predictable.
You see gameplay trailers for Omni-Man and Peacemaker Mortal Kombat 1? No, because I don't care about Mortal Kombat 1. It sucks. It's a terrible game. I would never want to play it again. Therefore, I don't care about the DLC characters. The Blimp says, I am a member on this channel. I try to give small amounts of super thanks on DSP Throwback. I'll be a member on the React channel, but I can't really afford it. I appreciate all you do. No problem, man. Again, don't ever, and I say this, I've said this over and over and over. If you're a fan of my content, you don't ever have to apologize for not contributing. Don't do that, all right? Because no one should feel that way. Like, oh my
But
god.
you make them feel that way. You literally said today, and I didn't include it in the clips that I made today, but he literally said at one point, if you guys only show up for like the first 4 hours of an RPG, I'm just never going to play RPGs again. If we play Dragon's Dogma 2 and you guys don't support, we're never playing an RPG again. What?
Sky is falling, people, that because we had a couple months that things were rough here, we're slow, that I'm gonna lose everything. It's not like that.
Yeah, I'm bleeding. I loved that quote the other day. It's like you're punching my wounds.
Once I get through this RPG overload that I'm in right now, and we get into other games, I think those things will coming back. You don't have to worry about that, man. All right. I appreciate you having the sentiment, but don't sweat it. It's all good. The email address is the email command. Exclamation point email in the chat. The command will give you the email address. Okay. Let's split the part. We're halfway through tonight's stream. So let's do it. Let's split the part, take a quick break. I'm going to come back. There'll be another hour of me just chilling with the audience. I hope that if you're here live, you're enjoying it. If you're watching it on demand, I hope you're enjoying it. Talking a lot of different topics. I absolutely knew.
You know, Q&A actually really did work out for this, because it is pretty much all audio style, if you ask me.
Penitent Sin just super chat $10. I need to tithe. Consistently good content, DOD.
So, all right. I'll split
Thanks,
the part.
Doob.
Back, part
Appreciate
two
it.
soon.
The tenor from Penitent Sin?
Okay.
Really appreciate it, man.
Pete. So if everyone could just bear with me, I'm just going to mute the mic, go use the restroom, come right back, and then we'll continue. All right, I'll be right back.
Rafa put the music back on. Dude, why does he keep getting up? I'm not paying attention enough. Why are we getting up again? Oh, he went to the bathroom. No. That's actually a bannable offense. Jesus Christ. Yo, Raw Phil definitely got the jams though. Feeling the salsa style. Hispanic style, salsa style, Latina flair style. DGX, I don't know what that means. But I'm not asking you to explain. I'm just telling you I don't know what that means. What up, Rennie? Glad you like the videos, man. Or a lady. Who knows? You say young people don't know anything? Yes. I agree.
I'm almost out of water. I'm just gonna grab something else, maybe a can of something. I'll be right back, and then we'll resume for another hour.
Yo, I almost jumped out of this stupid flying vehicle that I'm in. Falcon. I almost jumped out of it in the middle of everything. That'd have been no good. This is a very robust Q&A, you guys. I like that we're questioning and answering. Like, questioning why we're here and answering by saying, I really don't know. It's another typical Friday. Hanging and banging. If it's of any interest to you guys, I'm a good chunk through this game. Like a very good chunk. I think I got 3 missions left. Yeah, his hating his audience is about the only answer that makes any sense. Is it 2 more after this one? I knew it was something like that. It's the one with the tank, and then it's Pillar of Autumn, I believe. And then obviously Lone Wolf, but like Lone Wolf is just slip and slide the mission. Oh, yo, Buck! Easter egg style. Oh, of course, I never said that. Atlas is Columbus style? Like this, like Portuguese? No. I don't even know where Portugal is. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I played enough Crusader Kings to know where Portugal is.
Okay, everybody, I'm back. I took it like a 5-minute
No penitence, and this is not legendary. I'm way out of practice, dude. I didn't want to get embarrassed on stream. This is my first time doing something like this. I underestimated myself, though. I should have at least played on normal.
I don't do the things.
It's easy mode.
One of the few things that I've done to cut, you know, calories out of my life, I don't drink soda.
No soda.
Well, guess what? I was here, and I'm here with you guys streaming, doing this random, you know, late night chill stream, just hanging out, and I'm craving like a can of soda. Like, I haven't had a can of soda. I couldn't tell you the last time.
The deep Atlas lore. I'm a soda fiend.
I go into my fridge, and in the back of my fridge.
Wow.
All right.
Actually, the Coke segment.
Guys,
Let's
what
go.
I say is true. This can of Coke expired in December of 2022. You see that?
And it's expired.
December 2022 expiration date. It's sitting there.
How long does Coke last?
You know, some of these people, you say, oh, they get up, the first thing they do is they chug a can of like Pepsi or Mountain Dew. They can't stand it. They need that first thing to get going. I haven't had it in 2 years. It's expired for 2 years. I'm drinking it. I'm not wasting it. I'm not letting stuff go to waste.
Well, it cracked, so it's got to be good, right?
You got to drink it, right? So here we go. Cheers, Coca-Cola. It's the real thing. You can't beat the real thing. That's the latest slogan, right? Coke is it.
Coke is it. Okay.
I'm just kidding. It tastes fine. It tastes like normal Coke. It's all good. All right. So I'll be drinking that, I guess, for the next hour. So we're into the second half of Chill Q&A here tonight.
Oh, we're going into the second half of Q&A? Dude, I actually have a hope of beating this. Let's go. I'm constantly flip-flopping between I'm never going to beat it and I'm absolutely beating this shit.
Better call Darth Maul. Tip me $1. So I've been reading a book called 48 Laws of Power. A lot of crazy stuff went on in the past, like killing family members and friends for power. There's a crazy woman who kills her own baby to frame someone else. Aren't you glad things are a lot better today? Well, I guess. I don't think I've ever been involved with anyone killing other family members or anything like that. YouTube's pretty cutthroat, but I don't think there's any murder. It's just people completely trying to ruin other people's lives for personal profit and gain. But outside of that, I guess, you know, it's not that bad. Let's see. Right, so
Topico. I actually
25
don't
cent
drink
tip
soda but once a
from
week.
Super Snow Carl Turtle Richie Remix. Bold
I really,
predictions,
really try not to have any soda
2025
because I
after
like it too
2024
much.
Elections, it'll be a weekly Saturday night stream. Now, how would you know that?
It's sad, really.
How on earth would you know that? Or what would make you think that?
All the things I like
I guess
the
we'll
most
find
are
out.
not good for me.
Thank you for the $2.25 tip. Then I received a $2.50 tip.
No, did I park at the wrong place?
Someone who's being very intrusive, and I'm not going to
Good
read
enough.
that. So
They
there
just
you
open
go.
the door. Thank you.
Sorry.
About to be really sad.
Don't throw up on you guys if I get sick from the soda. I'm not going to get sick from the soda.
You're drinking calories. You'd rather drink a beer? No. I'm not the biggest alcohol fan. I do like drinking. I just don't typically casually
Man.
drink. If I'm not like at
Expired
somewhere
flavors, so
or like at a function, I guess it's still at somewhere. I
let's see,
don't
Derek,
drink.
Good evening. Derek just stopping by to say have a good night. See you tomorrow for Like a Dragon Infinite. Well, sounds good. Am I playing in the tournament this weekend? No, I'm not in any tournament. I don't enter any tournaments for anything. So no.
I don't enter tournaments. That would be too entertaining, too exciting. People might actually want to see that content. I can't make it. I spend time with my wife. Stupid. God. Again, it's like they don't even watch the content.
Album coming this year. No. No. Okay. Boomkit says, man, expired soda. I'll miss your streams. I'm sorry. I guess this is the last one drinking a 2-year expired soda. Mark says, I lost 6 kilograms, 13 pounds from quitting all drinks containing sugar. I was addicted to Coke and Pepsi. Exactly. This is a rare instance where I'm actually drinking a beverage with like sugar in it. You know, this is just plain filtered water out of my pure filter system, which is just with the pure charcoal filter. And I drink the seltzer waters during my first stream, and that has a sugar substitute in it. It's not sugar. So anything without sugar, seriously, you will cut so many calories out of your lifestyle, and you will not put on that extra weight. It's crazy. Because I used to drink coffee and tea all the time with sugar in it and creamer, and then I would drink.
I hate his stupid coffee segment. He acts like everybody else are just the devil for putting creamer in their coffee. Sorry, Grandpa. Nobody wants to drink your goddamn black coffee. We get it. You're a man. You drink black coffee. I don't give a shit. Let me just drink something I like. How about that? God damn it, dude.
Will we ever get community night for Street Fighter 6? No. No, we're not going to do community night for Street Fighter 6 anytime soon. Sorry about that.
We keep doing the stupid zoom in, and I'm not looking at it, but I hate it out of the corner of my eye.
I see the game Squirrel with a gun.
I saw that earlier. Big up Squirrel with a gun.
I actually did.
Stop doing the goddamn zoom in. You, you wobbler. You absolute wobbler.
I saw like a screen of it, and I was like, there's actually a game where you control a squirrel, and the squirrel has these powers to like beat people up and shoot people. I was like, oh, interesting. But I didn't see actual gameplay, but I saw like a frame of it. If I don't drink soda, how will I make epic drink hacks? I guess I'm just going to have to skip that part of my life. Most people go through an epic drink hack, phase, but I just
do they?
That entirely. I went right to the old crotchety man phase where I complain about
Do people typically do drink hacks? I thought that was kind of like exclusive to artists, if you know what I'm saying.
Machines, the balls clacking, that's what my testicles look like.
Okay, ball clacking. Shut up. Shut up.
I'm excited for Joaquin Phoenix's Joker 2. I liked the first one.
Joker 2.
It was creepy. It was very, very
I never saw Joker.
I don't know how different
I'm the only dude on the internet that's never seen Joker, I promise. I'm different.
and it's supposed to be.
I'm moving different.
Like Lady Gaga.
You know I had to do it to them,
I
Snipe.
saw her in American Horror Story, and I thought she was just an okay.
I'm a
actor, not
dog.
great.
I'm biting the fart bubbles in the
I
bathtub.
guess she was in a movie, right? Wasn't like A Star Is Born. And
Yeah, I
didn't know
thought.
that
Yeah,
was
drink
a
extra Boglum
thing,
activity
but
for sure.
I don't know what she's gonna bring to the table in this movie. Let's see here. RC the dollar tip. Better call Darth Maul. Zero Coke tastes identical to regular Coke these days. Anyways, baseball season is about to start. Are you excited? It's time for the Yankees and Dodgers to buy another championship. I haven't followed professional sports in a zillion years. I don't even know who's good at baseball anymore, nor do I care.
I don't even know who's good at baseball anymore. Like the guys in the MLB, are they still good? Or like
overly sweet because they had again a
did you guys hear him say American baseball the other day? Like we were gonna be talking about any other baseball. We're really gonna sit here and have a Japanese baseball segment? I don't think so. American baseball.
I didn't love it, but I didn't think it was terrible either.
What a maniac. Like American football, I can almost accept, but American baseball, nah, dude. That's actual like alien behavior.
Real Vibe says I'm eating Wendy's while watching the stream. New spicy chicken sandwich and queso fries. It's disgusting. How dare you tell me that?
That's disgusting. Wendy's, blech, dude. We cannot eat
Do you think
fast
superhero or
food.
comic book films have been played out?
This
Yes.
shit's banned.
Who's your favorite football team? I don't have one. I don't follow sports. Joker is the only good DC comic movie I've seen during the decade. Wonder Woman and the Dark Knight movies were the last great DC movies before Joker. I never saw Wonder Woman. Probably never will. I did like the Dark
I saw
Knight
Wonder
trilogy,
Woman. I don't
although
remember
think the
any
first
of it.
one-
It was
Well,
on during Christmas one time, and I was like, why are we watching Wonder Woman? But 24 Hours of a Christmas Story's on.
Gummy Worm, if you ask me the same question...
No, I think I
I'm
watched a
just
bunch
gonna
of
start timing you
Dateline.
out. I've already answered you. I don't get the joke either.
Nothing like Murder on Christmas. You know what's up.
Who's my favorite Spider-Man live-action actor? Tobey Maguire, of course. He's the only one. No one
Actually, a
else
based
acted
opinion from the
Spider-Man.
guy. Incredible. Never
Excited
thought
for
I'd
the
hear
Elden
one.
Ring DLC? Yes.
Then he did it to himself.
Do I miss E3?
He has to say yes to missing E3. He has to.
I thought I had another one. Hold on.
Ow.
Oh, I do.
Get done in by that.
Ah. Do I miss E3? Could I possibly miss E3? No.
I zoom
No,
in.
I don't miss
Classic.
E3.
Dude, I love that we keep doing the zoom in for the stupid Q&A night.
I'm glad to see it gone. Okay.
God, so stupid.
Okay. We definitely need more lights like this. I'm happy to do nights like this.
I'm happy to talk into the
I think
camera and
that
not
they're fun.
actually play a
The thing
game.
is,
I
we're
hate
usually so
games.
inundated
I don't know
with
if you
really
guys
other
were
things, we
picking
don't
that
have a
up
chance to
yet.
do nights like this.
In
I'm
case
glad
you
I
weren't,
can time it
I
all
hate
out.
games.
One Button Dash, we've talked about Helldivers 2 a zillion times in the last month. I don't know where you've
Not
been.
playing it, stupid, but
Do I do any drink mix combos? I don't know what that means.
nope. That
I guess
sounds
not.
like it could be
Since I don't
fun.
know what it means. I guess the answer is no. Or, oh, hold on. I guess
You
since
guys
I don't
hate
know
when
what
I
it
have
means, I guess the answer
fun
is
on this stream. You tell me all the
no.
time. DSP, we hate when you have fun, and we wish that you were absolutely miserable every single day. Okay, sound good? We love when you play games that you don't like, and you yell at us.
Rather than a separate 1 hour streams for a single game. When did they start doing 1 hour streams for a single game? I don't think I've ever seen 1 hour stream covering only one game. Even the Starfield expose last year wasn't an hour for one game, was it? Shorter than that. I know what you're saying. Do I miss that? An E3, Xbox would do their big showcase, Sony would do their big showcase, Nintendo would either do a showcase or their tree house of horrors video. EA, Bethesda. I mean, it was nice to have all of that centralized. At the same time, it's fine for them to do their own stuff whenever they want. That way you get it over the time rather than all condensed into one, you know? Okay. I received a $2 tip. It's Mr. Game Master. I have something to say about Capcom. I got to give them credit for learning from their failures like Street Fighter V and Resident Evil 3 Remake. And they went on to masterpieces like Resident Evil 4 Remake and 2 Remake. Well, 2 Remake came out before 3 for the record. Let's hope Dragon's Dogma 2 is amazing. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, sounds good. All of that, he gets the okay, sounds good. Quit talking to me.
Excuse me.
All right. Good to me, dude.
Okay. I'm following online trends.
Why would DSP
No.
follow online trends?
No.
Dude barely exists on
Okay.
this planet. You think he's
Yeah,
gonna
no,
follow
he's gonna
online
come around
trends?
here tonight. When's the last time I called my parents? Last weekend. I call them every weekend.
Every weekend. Talk to Linda, and I tell her she should have listened to me about the Wolverine toy, and I never let her forget.
Slayer, I do not envy you. And you're fasting during Ramadan. I do not envy you at all because you eat once a day, right? So, that'd be rough. That would, you know, and the thing is, I don't gorge myself or whatever, but basically, when I get up in the morning, I'll usually wash up or shower, you know, and then do some errands and things around the house, and then I'll make myself, right before I go to stream, I'll make myself my breakfast, which is usually like a bagel, or some cream cheese.
Yeah, if he follows this up with a daily rep, that would be insane.
Then I'm on stream.
Because this is already kind of ridiculous, if you ask me.
So you figure I'm eating roughly around like maybe 10 in the morning, and then I don't eat again until 4:35. You're talking that's like a 7-hour differential. All right. Then after that, I don't eat until maybe late at night, but it's more like having the lunch. My eating's out of order. I have breakfast, dinner, lunch. Instead of breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I have breakfast, dinner,
Breakfast, dinner, lunch. I don't think I've ever heard that.
And
No.
then at night, I usually have like a night
Doesn't
snack
sound
or
good.
something like that. Like a sandwich or something like that, you know, depending on what we have in the house. So, yeah, so it's kind of weird and opposite. But I mean, basically between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m., I eat like 3 times.
So the name of the meal is actually when you eat it, not the food that you eat. So if you're eating a bagel at 11 about 11 a.m., you're eating a bagel for lunch. There really is no having breakfast for dinner.
There's nothing to run on, and you probably feel real tired.
If we wanna be semantics, that's just how I feel about it. If you feel different, too bad.
Never play any city builder games? No, not really. Even back in the day, like SimCity and stuff like that, I didn't really do anything with. Like I said, I used to play like Age of Empires and stuff like that, but never into the real city sims. I have no idea what Hollow Fez is, so I can't comment on that. Slayer says you can eat when it's time to break the fast around 7 plus until 5, about 5 plus. Then you cannot eat. You mean PM?
Yeah, if you feel different, ban. Don't question the authority.
So you can only eat the once a day at 7.
I will remove your consciousness from the sea consciousness if you disagree. So don't play with me.
What's my thoughts on Prime Video not putting ads on regular shows?
Yeah, Robert Williams, exactly where Hive Mind here.
But I don't think anyone's going to sue them for it, because if you're already in a subscription service and you paid a certain amount of money for that service, all of a sudden that service decides to change its terms, they have to notify you of that change, and you should have to approve it. Then they can make the change. Not they just make the change too bad. If you don't like it, cancel. But I already paid you for the annual membership. Like, I paid for Amazon Prime. So it's not like I could change in the middle. You're not going to give me a prorated refund because I canceled my Prime. I paid for the year. I'm stuck with it for the year. And now you're changing the service halfway through my service term. That's illegal. Really, that's illegal. So I think that if someone actually sued them for it in like a class action, they would win. So I don't know how they think they're going to get away with it. You know, if they had said when it came
I don't know
time
how they're
for
getting
everyone
away
to
with
renew
it.
their Prime membership
You
for the year,
can't keep getting
and they
away
said,
with
"New
it."
year, now there'll be ads on your content. That would have worked. But they just decided to flip a switch and do it for everyone, which you cannot do.
Can't do that, dude.
They fucked
I
up.
said so.
They can't, you know, I do think it's pretty much illegal to do what they did.
Pretty
I think
much
they could just
illegal.
get away with it
Not
because they
actually
would've
illegal, but like
rated it up.
pretty much illegal. And that's close enough in the law, obviously.
Oh yeah, Wendy.
Because everybody knows that you just have to be proven guilty beyond pretty reasonable.
Battlefront is not functional.
Or pretty illegal,
Find a
you
match
know.
and you get in it. It's laggy as shit. You're teleporting everywhere. You shoot people point blank. It doesn't work. It's basically not fun to play at all. I guarantee you they'll probably fix it within like, you know, a few months. And by then the player base will already have moved on and not give two shits. It's just not a playable game right now. It's a waste of time. Okay. I don't know anything about Wawa Pizza. I haven't been to a Wawa since I was like a kid, and they don't have them on the West Coast.
Wawa Pizza.
What do we think of The Sims 4 on stream? Been there, done that. When it was new, I played it.
Did he? He played The Sims 4 back in the day? Dude, I gotta watch that at some point.
Simulated in the game, and then I did a run where I made like a fantasy character. So I did like 2 different sim runs in the game.
Dude, a fantasy character? You put yourself in the game. I'm sure you didn't make him a depressed, broke loser. You probably did something cool. I hope. That's a fantasy.
Oh, interesting. Slayer says, I heard plans maybe Chick-fil-A will open in Singapore soon. Amazing chicken sandwiches. I mean, I've only had them like 2 times, but the 2 times I had them,
Oh, tell me I didn't get the Wraith stock. I'm gonna be really sad if the Wraith is stuck.
I should check out Spider-Man No Way Home and give it a review. Yeah, I never did. Never bothered with it. Again, I'm
I think I
kinda
got
like
the
Marvel guy.
Wraith stock.
The last Marvel movie that I watched and cared was
Why did I drive
like
up here?
Infinity War.
I thought we were
The
done.
2 Infinity War
All right.
movies. And that's it. Like, I don't think I even saw another one after that. Now that I'm thinking about it, I watched the Scarlet Witch show that was on Disney Plus. I can't remember what it was called now. The one where she was
Watch
like
Disney shows, big
or
ups.
whatever. So I saw that. But outside of that, I don't think I've seen a Marvel thing since. I haven't seen a single Marvel movie. I just don't care about them. And apparently no one else does either, because they just keep flopping now, right? They're just doing horribly.
Yeah, nobody watches Marvel movies anymore. I mean, I don't.
No, we're not doing Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Man, I didn't see any Avengers all the way up until Endgame, actually.
The schedule now.
And then I watched Endgame, I was like, what's going on?
On
And then people just kept telling me to watch the other movies, and which I did not.
Is the React Day on Sunday? Well, we're doing that nonstop till those games are done. Then 1 week from today, there's a new game, and we have to choose.
Yo, Vaporware336 with the 20. Looking forward to the guy picking up another 3 RPG style games this year, next year, or this time next year, so he can complain about too many RPG style games in the lineup. He chose for the schedule he makes. Street Fighter rocks. Love you, Skeleton. I appreciate the 20, brother. I don't ever want to see an RPG again. I'm RPG'd out, dude. The guy told me I was, so it's true.
Incredibly low supported game. And what's funny is I was expecting that for Like a Dragon.
Vaporware 336 just super chat $20. Looking forward to the guy picking another 3 RPG style games this time next year so he can complain about too many RPG style games in the lineup he chose for the schedule he makes.
Better call Darth Maul. What do you think about the Don Lemon situation? He did an interview with Elon Musk on Twitter and got fired afterward. Speaking of,
I have no idea why the chats are so delayed all the time. Very strange.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know who Don Lemon is.
I don't even know who Don Lemon is, dude. I've never seen the news.
Who cares about that? I never heard of him.
This is DSP Politics. He doesn't know who Don Lemon is. Come on, bro. At least pretend like you know anything about anything before you go into it. You sound stupid.
Joe Splaboni.
I love Joe Splaboni, dude.
Any comments on Joe Splaboni?
Yeah, he's actually a stand-up guy. I'm voting for him in the next election. Ag.
How many comments? I don't know who that is. Who the fuck is Don Lemon? Who the fuck is that?
He had a show on CNN, stupid. I don't know if he still does. Yeah, you're right. Don Lemon isn't Don DeMarco.
Oh,
Don DeMarco. So
how could I have not possibly known about some CNN guy? Who the fuck cares?
yeah, who cares, stupid?
Who cares about that? Of course.
Oh, did he get shown the door? All right.
Oh, let's see.
It is what it is,
I
man.
don't know if they would be halal friendly. Probably not. I wouldn't think so. I don't think that Chick-fil-A would care about
friendly.
that. They, you know, like you said, they're a Christian-owned company. They probably would not care about being halal friendly. I like to put melted American slices on my fried bologna sandwich. Then I dip it in ketchup and I mix it with mustard.
All
So
right,
essentially,
sounds-
you're making like a cheese dog with your sandwich. It's like a cheese dog sandwich. Because I mean, bologna.
It's like a cheese dog sandwich. My favorite food. Y'all ever had a cheese dog sandwich? Classic in my household.
Flavors that go together, right? Congrats on finishing Chapter 4 in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Iron Man.
Hey, way to go, Iron Man. You played the game. Very big accomplishment, I guess.
What should you name the horse your family's getting you for graduation? Fear and Loathing. That's what you should call it. Don't know
Las
why.
Vegas style? What do you know about a Tolkien?
Slayer says the clip from Whose Line Is It Anyway didn't get blocked on YouTube, just matched during the stream. Oh, I got matched but not blocked. It got I couldn't monetize it. Anything from any shows, they always get matched.
I said Tolkien. I know it's Hunter S. Thompson. Quit playing with me.
You know, more.
I know what I said. It was a meme. I was stupid on purpose.
Got claimed. So if I continued to play the game, I would never make any money on the videos. I have to rely on people on the streams, which is horseshit, quite frankly. YouTube's just getting worse and worse and worse with this. It's gonna come. To
You blame me for this stream? That's fine. I probably deserve that.
Who thinks they own the world when they don't. They don't understand fair use.
I didn't ask for this. I wanted Star Wars.
I received a generous $10 tip. That is our biggest tip of the night from Guitar Player. He says, "I'm sorry Star Wars didn't work out. I'm not surprised that a multiplayer game doesn't work at launch. It's a really, really bad, sad attempt."
Me too, Fear. Me too. Fear Monarch knows what's up with Tolkien.
They really needed to put more effort in. I don't know what happened, how it's that bad. Honestly. Like I said, there's no way that they tested that and didn't realize it was unplayable. Like, the moment you get to someone's face and you fire a gun and it passes through their body 700 times, and then maybe 2 shots connect and the damage registers like 2 seconds late. Like, what the fuck? The moment you're trying to play and your character literally starts wobbling in place and just...
Oh, your character's a wobbler? 0 out of 10 games, sorry.
Now, how can you say that's a
No
multiplayer
excuse for
experience,
wobblers,
right?
dude.
Thank you, JB. There's nothing profound to say, but you keep going despite a lot of setbacks. Keep it going. Keep it up, and it should work out. I think you'll enjoy games more now. Once I get through these RPGs I'm playing, and we get more variety and refreshing things, I think things are going to be fine. I do believe that. You liked my Yoda songs. There you go. I was doing my horrible Yoda impression voice and just singing wildly as I played in the lag. No, I've never built a Gundam model, nor do I have any plans to.
Shout out Gundam.
Not into Gundams at all.
Of course.
Any fun times I had when I was 25? I have no idea. I'm 41 now. I don't remember specifically when I was 25.
I did not know
Dragon
that
2?
Tolkien
No,
worked
I
on a
said-
sequel to
How many times do I have to repeat
Lord of the
myself?
Rings. Never worked.
How many times do I have to repeat myself? Ugh.
Is that a WPIG question? If he's ever built a Gundam? Maybe. I don't know. I don't have all the WPIG questions memorized. I don't think it is.
Connor says, I just want to say I love your streams. I don't chat that much, but I do listen to your podcast every day at work. Keep it up. Thank you to Connor. Appreciate that. It's a nice positive message.
It's positive style.
No, I've only saw Deadpool 1. I never saw Deadpool 2.
Is ALT streaming?
I
Is
don't
he
wanna
having
give
people do the fake questions?
No,
I
I
don't
might
think
eventually
ALT is streaming,
I might end
but
up,
I'm
like,
not
just
sure.
going through just the story and not doing the open world side content. Just to see the story. We'll see. So please, no spoilers.
How do you become a member, Atlas? There's a little dollar thing on the screen by the chat, if that's a genuine question. And it'll be like, support the stream or whatever. And then you just click become a member.
Johnny Retro tipped the dollar. Says, ever thought about having fans on your stream and playing games together? I don't do co-op.
No,
I've already explained
cannot do
why co-op
that.
Doesn't work. I tried doing co-op streams in the past, and people hated them because I didn't have time to interact with those who were here with me. People prefer a social stream where I talk with you guys while we play games. I feel like almost it's like a group effort when we're playing a game because we're talking while I'm playing it. A lot of the times,
I feel like it's a group effort. You guys play the game.
That's kind of
I am there, you know.
All I'm doing
Classic
is
group effort.
interacting with that team to you know, complete the objective of the game, and people don't like that. I tried it with Destiny 2. I tried it with Apex Legends. I tried it with Zombies in Call of
I thought
Duty.
Apex Legends went really well.
People said stop doing it, so I stopped.
Yeah, somebody said Pop was streaming night. Big ups, Pop.
Do I ever plan on playing any Final Fantasy games before 7 or bringing back the King of Retro series? I own the Final Fantasy 7 Pixel Remaster collection. I bought the whole collection. So far, I've played 5 because that was the one that I never did a playthrough for you guys of before. but it's the more modernized of the ones that I haven't. I liked doing that. Would I like to go back and play more of them? Yes. Now, what would I play? Well, if you want nostalgia, 4 or 6. 4 or 6 are my favorites, and I've replayed both. Like, I've played both on YouTube before, but I haven't done it anytime soon. I think, like, each playthrough, like, is maybe, like, 10 years old, if not more. So it would be cool to do the Pixel remaster. The Pixel remaster versions with widescreen HD graphics and everything. I think that would be really neat. But I don't know when we would do that. Again, we're already in RPG Overload. We've got Sea of Stars.
How are we still talking about RPG Overload, dude? How many times a day are we going to talk about this?
Try to push through and finish before we can go to more RPGs that are in limbo and more new RPGs coming out. The last thing I'm thinking about is, hey, when can I bring back a retro RPG game into the mix? That's ridiculous. Maybe
the last thing I'm thinking about is when can I bring back a game I actually like playing? And instead I'm thinking about how can I make more money? Money.
Okay. Okay, anything else, guys? Any other topics? No interest in Dune. I believe the original Dune movie I had to watch when I was...
People better have topics. I'm so close to beating this goddamn game, dude.
I was in a actual...
Like, I'm like right at the edge of beating the game. It's super close. People better come up with something.
And we had to watch several different movies. One was Blade Runner. And
I'm preying on our suffering right now.
Blade Runner, I found incredibly boring. I fell asleep halfway through it. I couldn't stay awake watching it. And I remember I've seen it as a kid too, because I remember. No.
Don't LARP questions. Don't LARP questions.
But maybe that was just me when I was younger. Maybe if I were to see Dune today, I would like it. But then again, now they have the new Dune, so I don't know if I would watch the new Dune. I don't know. I don't know. Am I excited for James Gunn's new rebooted DC Universe movie started with Superman next year? Well, this is a big, interesting question. Because what you have to realize...
Is this a big, interesting question?
No, I'm not excited.
Okay, it was a joke. It was a meme. I got played. Ack.
Okay.
So funny, you guys.
I received a $1 tip from Better Call Darth Maul. Have you reached the Golden Saucer yet? No. The reason I ask is because... Did you know you can experience a fantastic, whimsical, romantic gondola ride with Barrett? That would be neat. No.
No, stupid. Why would I go with Barrett? He's urban
that is, which could be weeks now.
Style.
We're just gonna do the Junon story because I finally finished the Junon.
Oh, hello, Junon.
The next Fort Condor mission, but now I don't know when we're playing it again because I have to finish other RPGs to make room for RPGs. So, yeah.
I looked at the other screen.
Good evening, Venom Snake. How are you tonight? Do I have interest in the Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age remaster? Do you really think that right now, when I'm experiencing what I have termed RPG overload,
hell yeah, dude,
that are RPGs at once, that the last thing on my mind, or the tip of my mind, is to play Final Fantasy XII? You think? Let me. What do you think? I'll answer your question with a question. You think I'm really thinking about playing Final Fantasy XII right now when this is the situation that I'm in? Well, allow me to answer your question. Ready? Hold on. Am I considering, yes, we're actually playing Final Fantasy XII starting tomorrow. We're dropping everything. We're clearing the schedule. Final Fantasy XII Remake tomorrow here on DSP Gaming. Everything else is off. We're canceling all other playthroughs. Excellent. Thank you for the idea. I'm sure this will save the channel. Okay.
I'm so close, guys. It's just slip and slide mission and we're done. I'm about to do it to him.
Have I tried Wendy's secret menu items? I don't even know what they are.
No, stupid, but why would I go to I need to stop doing that. That is a crutch, and I need to get away from it. Saying no, stupid can no longer be an answer. My brains are rotted and ruined.
Or anything like that. I haven't paid attention. You know, since their other CEO quit. Remember, she like retired or whatever.
Please hit me. Please hit me.
I'm not sure what she did when she was CEO to begin with. I don't think she did much of anything. But then she retired and the next guy stepped up or
Thank
whatever.
you. Hey-o.
I don't even know what's happened since. I'm not really following. I wish that YouTube would keep everyone
Game.
but they don't really.
All right, guys, that's all of Halo Reach.
So I have no idea.
This is the whole game. We did it. We did the whole game. How far are we into the the actual stream time isn't an indication of how long that took. We've been here for 2 hours and 24 minutes.
I'm a fan of James
Well,
Gunn as the director
how much of
Guardians
the other
Galaxy.
shit did we
That's about
watch?
it.
We sat around for like 15, 20 minutes.
And then as soon as
So
he
about
started
2
doing
hours.
things
That's
like
what's up, dude.
Peacemaker, don't like it. The Suicide Squad movie he made, don't like it. So it stands to reason I'm not gonna like anything else he's
Now
gonna
do it
do.
in Legendary?
know.
No.
Basically, like, so Guardians of the Galaxy is this idea.
I
Right?
did it
Let's
again.
be
I
honest
can't.
with each
I
other.
gotta
Let's
stop
actually
saying.
do
No,
it.
I will not be playing it on Legendary. My brain
Right?
is rotten
But then
at
when
this
you
point.
literally do that with everything else you do, it
I'll
just
suck.
doesn't become fun or special anymore. It's just the same formula rehashed. That's not as good, in my opinion. Like, being honest, like, I feel like
Yeah, that one nice guy. I just played the whole
The
game,
first
start to
idea was
finish,
good,
on easy
but
mode.
then the entire 99% of Peacemaker wasn't funny to me. It was bad humor.
Reach on Legendary is not the worst
That
Legendary though.
Laughs that didn't work. There were a few times that I thought things were funny, but for the most part, entire characters that didn't even make sense.
I wish I had my Halo 2
I
macro
was
set
like,
up so that I could sword fly in
you know,
Halo 2, but I don't.
just-
Maybe later. Yeah,
drives
no
me
cutscenes.
nuts,
I'm not
so,
sitting through the cutscenes. Come on
um,
now. Played Halo Reach a million times.
But so anyway, no, I just don't like the stuff that he's doing. Honestly, I think that's too samey. I do. It's way too samey.
Way
He
too
needs to do
samey.
More variety. Now he's in charge of the whole DC universe, correct? And it's like, what's he gonna do with this? Or is every thing he does gonna have to be like Guardians of the Galaxy? Why is every single thing like that? I don't like that at all. So I definitely hope that we'll move forward with different stuff in the DC universe. But honestly, I'm not invested in it. Like, I'm just not. I casually watch some of it, but I don't really care that much
Wesley
about it. So I'm
H
not
just
really
super chat
invested in caring.
$10. Good job, Atlas.
Oh, thank you, Wesley H. Thank you for the 10. Appreciate it. We're gonna see how far we can make it into CE before
Yeah,
he
that's the
goes
thing, like,
off.
I feel like I'm just in total burnout of the whole superhero thing. I don't really care that much anymore, right? Right? You're trying to tip me, but none of my moderators are responding to you. What do you need a moderator to respond to you to tip me? What do you mean? They don't they don't process.
Blessing invited me to play the Master Chief Collection. No, stupid. The one time I'll allow that this time. No, stupid.
What's it? Tora has joined the gang.
Yo, what's it to you? Thanks for joining the gang. Appreciate it.
There you go.
You're not gonna dunk on shit, dude. I beat you 5-0. You're never recovering. Your Halo credentials were revoked. You're not even allowed to have the game installed right now.
Better call Darth Maul.
You're banned.
When you launch DS Politics, can it be a recurring guest on your show for political ideas and beliefs and values are extraordinary and have the potential to change the world. My opinions are equally mentally stimulating as they are funny. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oh, they inverted the controls. I hate when they do this part. I'm stupid.
Okay. Oh, let's see. Yeah, exactly one button dash. Over a decade straight of nonstop superhero movies, people would burn out. I totally don't care about them. Seriously, I hope you start to feel more excited again. You do seem burned out. I'm burned out on the same kind of game.
has
Like,
joined
I'm
the
excited
gang.
to do something new and different. And when everything is RPG, it's hard to feel excited. It's too much of the same. I'm not the kind
Yo,
of guy.
Crowd Zero, thanks for joining the
What's my
gang.
favorite food? I don't have one. I like to eat a variety of foods in a rotation, so I never get bored of them. If literally every day you give me pizza, by day 6, I don't want pizza ever again.
Aaron
I'm
Hines
so
just
pizza
super
out, I'm
chat
burnt
$10.
out, right? And that's what it
Cheer
feels
for
like right
Atlas
now with
beating
RPG.
Halo Reach.
Thank you, Aaron Hines, for the
It's too
10.
much, and I'm kind of burnt out. I just want to finish what I'm
We
playing.
did beat Halo
do
Reach.
new stuff, 'cause I
I'm
don't
really
want
glad
to
I
do
could
the
do
same
it on the
shit
stream.
over
I
and
only
over.
died a lot because I got caught in that death loop. And I was on easy mode, so it was all for shame and pointless, wasn't it?
What's an audacious goal I want to reach this year? I don't have
An
audacious goals.
audacious
I've never had,
goal.
right? I
Dude,
never have these
we
sky-high
live
goals
for
for
pulling
things that I
tomorrow,
want
not for
to
pulling
do.
in the
I
future.
just want to maintain. I just want to
You guys are asking for a Halo rematch. You have to remember we are doing the React stream this weekend.
In some ways, you know, I would like the throwback channel maybe to take off in some.
There will be something being played, I promise. There's no way you could sit all the way through the React.
Ideas of like throwback projects I could do over there. Some people have been thinking a little bit of ideas there, right? I would like to do better co-op with my wife because
better co-op. What was wrong with the first one, dude?
Souls starting in the next few weeks whenever we have a chance, and then hopefully that turns out into something that works. People want to see more. We can get better ideas there. I'd like to integrate her into more content if she so chooses, but she doesn't have to. No pressure, right? But I don't have any giant like goals for anything right now. I kind of feel like, to be honest, I don't feel like having big goals is a good idea for someone like me. Because for
someone
me,
like
I'm
me,
always kind of at risk of something stupid happening, some idiot breaking the law and screwing my business over.
Oh yeah, and everybody that's here right now. I should have said this earlier and I totally forgot. The Side Scrollers interview tomorrow at 9 a.m. And spoiler, Inked is gonna be there. I didn't put it in the post, but it'll be in the title, and he's in the thumbnail as soon as I post it tomorrow morning. Inked is gonna be there for the whole thing. Unfortunately for everybody else.
Once the Sense with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Once the Sense, for all your contributions tonight.
He didn't even give me the Magnum. Wait a minute.
JKB would love to talk.
Did I go? I ran out too fast.
Don't open Twitter messages based on. Oh, dude, yeah.
Okay, I guess. I guess I didn't need the Magnum.
I almost guarantee you, 100%.
It's only like super good in this game or something.
It's gonna be a wild ride, man.
Just continue on without it, I guess.
I'm just not opening them. Slayer, yes, yes. You didn't know? Yeah, Slayer, I gave you props this morning. Your idea about Beyond Two Souls, I proposed to Kat last night and she loved it, and that's what our next co-op's gonna be. We're gonna play Beyond Two Souls together. We're doing a playthrough of it. It's just gonna be man, I'm having a brain fart. I can't speak tonight. It's just gonna be not right now because I have to get through these RPGs, but once I get through these RPGs I'm playing, we're going to do co-op at night streams. JKB is Rich's former editor. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that.
Okay.
Is that what he goes by online? JKB? I've never heard of him before. Okay. Ooh. The one weird thing, like I remember I was having like a DM with Rich like a year and a half ago.
Okay, we're outing DMs. Very cool. People love when you do that.
I was trying to be civil with him because I think at the time he was having issues, like one of his kids was sick or something like that, and I was like trying to be nice to him, and I was like, you know, I really hope that your kid gets better. I'm sorry to hear about that. When awful things happen to your family members, that's really awful. So even though I know we don't see eye to eye, I wish you the best, and I hope that your kid gets better or whatever. And he was very nice back. He was like, I really thank you for that. I really needed that right now. Thank you so much. And then he invited me to come on a stream of his. He says, why don't you just come on a stream with me and my editor? And we'll just all talk.
I thought that was a grenade jump. I don't have grenades.
I was like,
it's a different difficulty. I don't give you grenades.
Why is your editor on your stream? Like, he's your editor. He's supposed to be editing your stuff behind the scenes.
Because he also has a personality. He's part of the show.
You know, as a friend, and then he joins your content. If he's an on-air talent, then he's technically not your editor.
No, because he edits the videos, stupid. He's still an editor. What are you talking about?
Relationship he had with his editor.
If he also does, you know, sports broadcasting, he can't be a professional sports player. What? He can be both.
I don't pay attention to any of his content or anything. But to me, it's like, there's a difference between I'm your editor and I edit all your stuff behind the scenes for your channel versus I'm an on-air talent that actually is a contributor to the content. That's different. That's the different job entirely, right? So it threw me for a loop because when he said that, he was like, would you want to come on stream with me and my editor and just hang out and we'll talk? And I was like, your editor? Why did you say it like I was just, it was so confusing.
Why do you say editor, dude? Why do you have an editor?
24 hours of us having that very cordial, friendly interaction. Okay? I go ahead and I find out he's talking shit about me on his Twitter and everywhere. He's just slamming me again, publicly again. As if we had never had a nice cordial conversation.
He's slamming you.
He just completely erased it like it never happened.
For free?
He's just talking shit about me all over the place again. And I DM'd him. I was like, so just so you know, Rich, when you're trying to build a bridge you probably shouldn't burn it down behind someone's back because I was trying to be nice to you. And the first thing you do is you go online and just talk shit again. So fuck you. I don't want to talk to you ever again. And I think that was it. We never spoke again. I like blocked him because the guy's an asshole. And I'm trying to be cordial with the guy and be nice at a time when he needs help because, you know, he's got personal stuff falling apart. And I said, you know what? I'm going to be nice to this guy who we're not nice to each other. Let me be nice to him now because it will help him out. And then he fucking stabs me in the back like a dick. So fuck him. You know, I don't give a shit about that guy. Oh, let's see here. Better call Darth Maul to the dollar. So what's your opinion on shrinkflation? Personally, I'm experienced. Trader Joe's clam chowder has gone from every spoonful being full of clams and potatoes to just a bowl full of liquid and cream soup. I'd rather pay more for the original goodness.
I died.
Sure it's way more prominent than people realize.
Wow.
Right?
That checkpoint is kind of bad too.
Like,
wow.
It's happening everywhere. But
that's why I get for playing on normal, dude. I should play on easy.
When I buy a pack of something at the store, I'm not measuring the ounces on the box. You know, what I noticed with inflation was that buying the same products just became way more. Like we always get a pack of chicken thighs, and because we love baked chicken, so we buy the pack of chicken thighs, and when we used to buy it, it would be like $5-6, and then
you're chasing me, bro. Like, dang.
We're like, that's twice, like more than twice the cost. How is this not news that inflation has doubled the cost of protein everywhere? And it's not just the one brand. Like all the meat was double price. And now it's finally getting back. I think I just bought a pack that was around $8. So it's not back to where it was, but at least it's back on the way back down. Right? But as of shrinkflation, I can't really attest to it because I haven't actively noticed it or observed it.
You haven't noticed the cereal boxes getting smaller, stupid? You haven't noticed that on all your sauce bottles, on your sauce bottles, they concave the bottom now, so you get less? You haven't noticed that? Do you just not look at the food you pick up, or you just shove anything in your mouth, or what's up with that, dude? Figure it out, dude. Ew.
No, I think it will be fascinating in regards to, I guess, James.
Yeah, smaller bagels.
Former editor. The fascinating part,
no bagels at McDonald's, dude. Shrinkflation.
What in the goddamn?
Had an inside view of how Rich operates and how he literally talks about
Wesley H with the 5. He's like a high school girl when it comes to relationships, both in self-awareness and sound of his voice. I agree.
I know nothing about the man. I pay no attention to him. But literally the fact that he constantly brings me up in his content. It must have been.
Yeah, he loves high school drama shit, dude. Probably because he didn't have any actual high school drama when he was in high school because nobody liked him. He just sucked and everybody made fun of him.
You know what I'm saying?
He was a cool outside style kid. He hung out with his best friend and that guy who apparently had mental problems, according to DSP.
Like, oh, today's slow. Let me just, bring up someone and drag him through the mud today. Sounds like a good plan, right? Oh,
that's a great plan.
It's a great way to make a living. Right? Oh, yeah. Last of Us and Beyond Two Souls were both 2013. Yeah. You know, I didn't realize at all that Beyond Two Souls was that old. At all. I thought that it was like
wow, dude.
And then I heard it was 2013. I was like, wow. I didn't realize it was that old of a game. It's been 11 years since I played it. It doesn't feel like it. Because I don't know why, but I feel like I have memories of playing it here. But I didn't. I played it in 2013. I was still in Connecticut. But I have like a memory of playing it here in this room, and it wasn't here.
Okay, so your memory's failing. Very cool. Thanks for, I guess, admitting to that.
There is inflation, but it's not that bad. The government does a lot to cushion the impact. That's good. Here, the government does absolutely nothing.
Oh, okay.
Whatsoever. They just,
government does shit.
You're on
they don't do anything. And basically, they should feed me all of my food and send everybody a spoon for me because I can't be bothered. Man, that guy was ducking me. Damn.
All right, well, I don't want to talk about drama with Rich all night either. Like I tell you guys, I just don't care about the guy. I don't
care about Rich.
Someone brings him up. I never think about him. He's like a, to me, he's just like another fart in a room full of stinky smells.
Penitence
have to
in
deal with
just
every
super
day.
chat $10.
So I don't care about the
Sorry,
fart.
I almost
You know,
forgot the
particularly.
hourly
It's not a
tithe.
big deal to me.
Also hyped for the Inked React coming up.
I'm glad you're hyped for the Inked React. Someone's got to be. I hate talking to Inked.
Let's not talk about drama. Let's talk about other topics for the rest of the show, okay? We still got about like
That's why I do it on my own free will, like every day.
Any other topics, guys? You want to chat in the chat? And again, thank you guys, for the support tonight. Just to give you an idea, guys. I mean, no exaggeration. One of the best night streams I've done in 100 years. Really. Even though tips aren't great, which is fine. The other support is really good. And it's like, this is what I mean. People
This is what I
seem to
need,
like
you
me
guys.
just
Money.
talking way more
Remember
than me
that.
playing a random game now. It just seems to be a running pattern now. That me just hanging out with you guys is just a better time than me doing a couple hours of a random game at night. And, I guess that's that's where we're going to be heading long term, right?
I guess that's where, that's where we're gonna be heading. We're gonna be doing more of these shit ass Q&As. Are we for real right now, dog? Oh my god.
Slayer, yeah, as long as something doesn't get blocked, I have no problem reacting to it. If, like you said, if you like who's line clip,
This stream sucks.
Private react, I'd be okay with that. Yeah, that's fine.
This is why I had to play Halo in the background. Like the original gimmick was, I thought, interesting, right? We were gonna play Battlefront, and then he's like Q&A. It's like, well, I have to do something. It's not even an option anymore.
We had a random night, and I just did this, and it seems to be fine. I don't know what Coca-Cola. Oh, Coca-Cola Freestyle, isn't that the soda machine that has like every flavor? Yeah, they have those
and it
all-
bangs,
a lot of
dude.
different
Coca-Cola
places now,
Freestyle's what's
because
up.
I've drank from those before.
That's what's up, Tubes. Coca-Cola Freestyle, not a sponsor.
What genre of game would I want to play besides RPGs? Like literally anything except fighting games because I'm burnt out on those. Like any other kind of game I'm down for, No, Hobo X, we're not interested in any other co-op game. We know what we're playing next.
Beyond Two
I
Souls.
swear, people are just like, so we announced this morning what game we're playing co-op, Beyond Two Souls. So what about this game? What about this game? What about this game? No. We know what we're playing next. That's what we're doing next.
Okay, but why don't you just take it into consideration for the next game? Jesus Christ, dude. It took you how long to come up with a game? People are going to try and help you because you can't seem to make a decision. Keep acting like an asshole, though. I hope all your viewers leave, stupid.
Yeah, keep in mind that this is completely impromptu, this stream. This wasn't planned or anything. Oh, if Star Wars had been good, that's
why isn't he playing the new wrestling game? Because he doesn't like wrestling anymore.
I totally would have loved
WWE champions ruined it for him.
Tonight, but what are you gonna do? But it's good to know that at times like this, we can have these impromptu streams to fill in the blanks.
Hey, good morning, Kanye.
Hey.
Retro React
Gribbus.
because we are going through heavy rain. After heavy rain,
Gribbus Gibman with the 2. Don't doubt him, Atlas. He's the immortal pig roach. Oh, I know. As sad as it is.
Because I have no clue what you guys would want next.
I almost flipped the Warhog instantly.
And try to figure it out from
stupid.
there. But I don't know if
different.
we're going to be doing it weekly every single week. I don't know. Oh, let's see. I got $1 tip. Better call Darth Maul. You're more entertaining right now doing Q&A. You don't say much anymore when you play games. I think instead of being super inoffensive, I want to be an equal opportunity offender. The last
Go back to being the king of hate,
I
stupid.
couldn't even do that.
Stop saying
Even if
stupid.
I wanted to do that, I would get
I hate Danny. It's Danny's fault.
Commentary anymore. It's not allowed.
Danny, if you're here, it's your fault, and I'm blaming you.
You know what I find sad?
If you're not here, this is a sneak diss at Danny.
But there are entire YouTube channels dedicated to literally defaming people.
No.
The entire purpose of the channel is to just slander someone and insult them and say awful things about them.
Like who?
And that's okay.
Name them.
I can't do the commentary I used to do. It's too offensive, right? Demonetize the video, but get me in trouble with my partnership and stuff like that. How does that make any sense? So my commentary, that's not intended to insult anyone. It's generic commentary aimed at a generalized.
No, I thought about bringing Danny on a stream one time.
Characters, right?
That'd be really funny.
That's offensive. But when you have someone who has a targeted attack on someone on YouTube and defames the shit out of them on their content every day, that's acceptable.
Danny wanted to be on this stream. He wanted to play Halo Reach.
Exactly. And the truth is, it's not. It's just YouTube selectively enforces what it wants. And it shouldn't. It should be equal across the board. If
everybody who doesn't know Danny's probably
not
confused.
Be good. Not you just selectively enforce whatever you feel like. And that's bad. Oh.
Yeah, you're right, Drew. It is real Indrid's fault style behavior. Send all your if you want Danny on the Atlas stream, tell Indrid. She's the booker.
Once to Sense, thanks for yet another super chat. And he says, nice to see Chill Phil tonight. Thank you, Once to Sense. Hold on. What happened here? Would I consider playing Red Dead 1 on PS5? Now it's 60 frames. I didn't even know that it was released on PS5 at 60, right? Birdman with a super chat says, just like others have said, these chill, low-stress streams are great. Keep doing them. All right. Every once in a while, I like bringing up the content with them, and I know that it's an option, and that's why I find it hilarious. People were like, I don't get it. Why aren't you playing RPGs tonight? I was like, because we're playing too many RPGs. It's nice to take a break from doing the RPGs. Let's just hang out tonight. But I don't get it. Like, well, then I can't help you.
Oh, okay.
If you don't understand reality, that people like just hanging out.
I don't understand why you're a video game streamer who has video games to play. Why are you chilling? Why don't you just play a game and chill at the same time? Well, if you don't get it, I can't help you. Oh, okay. Sounds good to me, dude. What the hell?
I think I'll ever want to play a strategy game on live stream ever again. I don't know if I ever played a strategy game.
I was about to do it. The answer is going to be no. I'm not going to play a strategy game. I don't have time.
What kind of
and
game
my
are you
phone went off into the microphone.
Matthew.
Super professional style.
You have an example of a game like you consider a strategy game that I haven't played in a while?
Who even was it? It better have been somebody important. It wasn't.
Cheers to you, Sai. Thank you. Fire Emblem and Disgaea. I don't consider those strategy games. That's like an RPG. It's just a different style of RPG, but it's still an RPG. I don't know.
He does look grimy. He looks extra homeless today. It's the unbuttoned button-up shirt. I don't know why you thought that was a good idea, but it's definitely not a good look for him.
XCOM, Fire Emblem Civilization, that kind of strategy. Yeah, I don't know.
Now, it would have been an absolute baller play to wear the shirt with it like opened up at the top and have his chest hair exposing. And by baller move, I mean it would have been insane and incredibly cringe, but like right up his alley,
Again, when you think about strategy games,
like he just wouldn't understand why that's super cringe, and he shouldn't do it.
A short strategy game, right? Jade, that's all good. I understand you don't like Baldur's Gate 3. I'll see you tomorrow night. Sounds good. What is Age of Wonders for? I never heard of it. Cat and Jasper are great. Jasper's been relaxing in the upstairs linen closet.
Cat and Jasper are great,
Cat's
dude.
downstairs, probably doing something. I don't even know. She might be playing that house flipper game. She could be relaxing. She could be cleaning. I don't know what she's doing. Age of Wonders is like Civilization, but it's for fantasy rates. Oh, so it's Civ, but not historical. That's interesting. You always wanted to see me play Age of Empires? I loved it back in the day. I think I played the first two, I want to say, on PC. I think I played the first one kind of late, and then when 2 came out, I played it it was like new. I'm pretty sure, and I really, really liked it. Again, back when I used to be a PC gamer, which is hilarious that some people don't realize that I was a PC gamer for a while there. Oh, really? Player says he just got a new cat. It's a Mencoon orange cat. He's very clingy. He rubs against his feet and keeps meowing a lot. He wants attention. He's looking for your attention, is what it is.
Like when Jasper's chewing on all of the wires.
Jasper will meow. He just doesn't do it in here for some reason.
That's not him looking for attention. Don't worry about that. Don't ask. Don't ask questions. Okay, now you're conversate.
They'll act just like that.
Oh, I got a Maine Coon cat. Yeah. I don't know why we're talking about Maine Coons,
I've never played Total War. No, I know of Total War. Very aware of it. I remember the games being on PC back in the day.
Well, he's part Maine Coon. Don't get it twisted. He's not this humongous, gigantic cat. He's definitely a big cat. But oh, I got sniped. LOL.
Ones to Sense did a super chat. He says, "Keep doing you. I genuinely mean it. Love seeing Chill Phil and see more.
Yeah,
often.
Monarch. I really do.
Let us know either
He's
way.
really cool. Like I said, part. So he's not huge,
is,
but he's pretty big.
Being interviewed. Like if someone wanted to hang out and chill and talk with me about stuff, you know, and just a conversation, I would have zero interest in doing an interview. I don't have a reason to do one, right? Like there's nothing to interview me about. You know, anyone who wants to do an interview is literally going to ask the same fucking questions anyway that have already been answered ad nauseum. Nothing's going to change in my answer, so why would I want to do an interview, right?
But your answers wouldn't be the same because your answers are never the same. You can't answer the same questions 2 days in a row.
Besides my own personal nonsensical drama that people fabricated.
That's why it would be interesting. That's why people want to see an interview so bad. Because they know that the Side Scrollers interview is going to be nothing like whatever the next interview you do is. There's no way. Your Web of Lies was too intricate.
No interview. Well, we'll see. Again, right now I have no time for anything. It's always a possibility down the line when things calm down. I beat these insane lingering RPGs. You know, we'll see. How am I doing? I'm good tonight. Why do people fabricate things about me? Personal gain. They have found that the YouTube drama cycle works. That if you just lie about something or over-exaggerate or take something out
do I want to see your feet?
blow it up to be something it's
No,
not.
I would not like to see your feet. Not a...
Will eat it up, and then that cycle propagates more views, more drama content, more clickbait, more money. It's an endless cycle. If no one benefited from doing it, no one would do it. They all have found a way to milk YouTube into this profitability cycle. You know, and so it will continue until YouTube stops it.
Yeah, just ban all of the negativity, YouTube. Come on. I'm practically begging you.
Can I interview about your love of Final Fantasy 16? Sure. Yes, you can. It'll be a very short interview, though, because I don't love the game, so. What are my thoughts on the modern direction of Mortal Kombat? It sucks. Mortal Kombat 1 was a huge step back. I felt like Mortal Kombat 11 was a great step forward where the game played more competitively because it had elements from modern Street Fighter games and other fighting games. And then Mortal Kombat 1 erased all the complexities they added in 11. Literally simplified the game down to a dumb stance of high-low mix-ups and these assist characters. And the game plays like dog shit. It's just not a fun competitive game. It's boring. From an intellectual standpoint, knowing how complex fighting games can be, you got Street Fighter 6 that's like way up here in its level of complexity and all these different game mechanics and things that they implemented in it. You got Tekken, where every character has 400 different moves, and you need to learn 32 different move sets to counter everything. And then you got Mortal Kombat 1 that's down here. It's like, durr.
Oh, we get the durr back. Hell yeah, dude. Totally not offensive to anybody in your chat, I promise.
It's really bad. It's just... It's insanely way low level stuff. They didn't try. They literally just wanted another game and didn't want to put thought into it. So they just pushed out.
That's exactly what they were going
an
for.
Element that's already been in fighting games. The whole assist thing has been in fighting games before.
Not only did I miss 2 shots, and then I almost walked off an edge. Jesus.
The game more interesting, complex, or competitive. It just makes another element to it that doesn't really add anything, and it sucked. And by the way, the online connections were awful. It's out of all 3 games, the worst online connections of all 3. Again, sold like crazy based on the name and the gore. And then most people dropped it and don't play it anymore. at Evo. Did you see Evo registration so far? They revealed the Evo registrations, and it's like Street Fighter 6, no duh, number 1. And then there's a few other games, and that's like,
oh my god, the checkpoint's so bad.
Actually,
I'll just restart the whole mission at that point. Who cares?
But and then it's like Mortal Kombat 1 is like third last. There's like side games.
Yeah, side games.
Entries that have way more entries than Mortal Kombat 1.
Okay, Evo's not the end-all be-all to fighting games, DSP. People could just enjoy the game casually at home. You said yourself that that was more what they were trying to go for, a fun party game.
No, I never saw Bear in the Big Blue House. Don't know what that is.
Yo, shout out Bear in the Big Blue House. That's what's up, Tubes. Not a sponsor.
Cracker Jacks, have a good night.
If Bear in the Big Blue House wants to give me a sponsorship, though, email the channel at darksidephil@hotmail.com.
And then Sunday is react.
I would love to Big Bear in the Blue House sponsorship.
Because I have to work
Who wouldn't?
And Patreon videos, and then that's done. Then I have full double stream days for the rest of the month, and then every day it's literally going to be Baldur's Gate 3 and Like a Dragon. Baldur's Gate 3 and Like a Dragon. The one exception is Friday when we got the new game coming out, and I'm either going to play Dragon's Dogma 2 or Rise of the Ronin. But then outside of that, we have to focus on just those 2 games till we beat them. Okay. No, I would not have played Baldur's Gate 3 if I wasn't a streamer. I wasn't, like I said, that game to me is not accessible to someone like me unless I like bought
someone like me, completely regarded.
It's only accessible because you guys have helped me through it. That made it fun because now
it makes the game for regards, dude.
To help me understand all the mechanics and the different things, the lore that I don't
imagine having to say this. I wouldn't be able to play the game unless you guys held my hand. So thanks. So silly, dude. You play video games for a living.
I don't even know. Because today someone said Happy St. Patrick's Day and someone else just said it. I'm like, I don't even know when it is. Is it this weekend? I'm not even following it.
What in the goddamn?
Oh, it's 2 days. It's on Sunday? Oh. I didn't even know. I did not even know that Sunday was St. Patrick's Day. There you go. Huh.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie though. I also never know when holidays are.
What was my first car?
You can call me regarded if you want, but I never know when holidays are. People just tell me. It's like, dude, actually, life hack, if you don't want to remember shit like holidays, you don't have to. People will tell you. It's not even important.
Damn, I guess that was technically the first car I owned. So I'm glad I talked that out because I'm trying to remember what I drove.
This is actual Atlas lore. Like, I don't know holidays. My girlfriend was giving me shit just before Christmas.
That was my first.
Because I was like, yeah, Christmas is coming up. And I said like an amount of days. And she goes, no, it's this many days. And I was like, well, I don't know when like Christmas is. It's the 25th, I think.
And that was a nice car. Although I got ripped off because it was a lemon because it had been in an accident. And when I bought it used, they hadn't disclosed it.
I know when Halloween is. October 31st, isn't it? It's the last one.
A couple years into it, I had all kinds
of. I don't know when Easter is. Couldn't tell you when Thanksgiving is.
Yeah, so your car, you can definitely see.
I think Christmas is on the 25th now. Because that's the one I got yelled at for.
That stuff's undoing.
Well, I yelled at.
Transmission and
Two more laughed in my face for being a goober.
I bought it and then over repairs over the years, I repaid for it again because I got ripped off. But that's life in America.
Life in America. Ripped off. Yes.
All right, Mortal Wombat, have a good night. Thanks for the Mortal Kombat question. Yeah, they didn't have Carfax or anything like that back then. That's
didn't have Carfax, dude. What was I supposed to do? When's Independence Day? Dude, I don't know when Christmas was. You think I know when Independence Day is? Or Memorial Day? Dude, no. Hell no. I'm not even convinced it's a holiday. Do I get the day off? I genuinely don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really
Another thing that I don't know. When I get the day off.
No one's even brought it up aside.
People just, hey, don't forget, you don't have to come in Monday. And I go, okay, cool. I don't know why, and I don't care. You said not to come in.
Have a good night, Sai. All right, we're wrapping up. Last chance if anyone has any questions or things you'd like to talk about.
We're wrapping up.
Now would be the time to bring them up, and then we'll adjourn.
Just when my speed run was about to get bad, because I am not good at the latter half of Truth and Rag. Low-key, this split
Yep,
right here is
totally
kind of
agree there,
egregious,
Vietnamese
dude.
comrade. He says he was watching my React show from last week about there's lack of innovation in modern games, and he agrees there should be more. And most games have zero innovation now. Like, they don't even try to make something different or new. They just copy things from other people and tape it together and say, oh, that's my game. No, it's not. That's this game.
Yeah. Independence Day is on July 4th.
Together.
Of course.
It's not
Stupid. I didn't even think about it.
But that's what people think it
I
is,
just
and
said
it's
no. I was getting confused with like
Here we go
Memorial Day?
again. Connor says you
Or
play
Arbor.
Luigi's
What is
Mansion
Arbor
2 or
Day?
Paper
That's a
Mario
day, right?
1000 Year Door. Luigi's Mansion 2 I'd be interested in. I don't know exactly when it comes out. But
Oh no, I do remember my anniversary with my
Paper
girlfriend.
Mario 1000 Year Door.
You-
You guys have asked
It's in October. I won't tell you the days explicitly because I don't want to dox myself. I don't know how that would dox me, but
here we are.
it's in October and we're going for 10 years this
Overload.
year. It'll be very
So, I don't
robust and
know.
meaningful.
I don't know if now's the right time. Maybe because it's an older game. Now's not the right time, and we go at a time when there's not any RPGs going on, and we play it casually. Then we'll have to see. Slayer, I got your email. I have not read
Yeah,
it.
I don't want an anniversary style
I'm backed up
docs,
on
dude.
a lot of stuff, so I have not seen your email yet. Sorry about that. Yeah, Orange says.
Are you invited to the wedding? Everybody's invited to the wedding. I can't send out physical wedding invitations to all the detractor styles because it's expensive.
None of those people
But if you just figure it out where and when, yeah, show up. You got it, dog.
And then after all
Go
that
crazy.
shit is settled, then they say, "Oh, now go make a game with that." It's like, how do you expect that anyone's gonna make, a good game? I mean, that's exactly the case of Anthem, right? The game that literally BioWare didn't want to make, explained to the parent company, we are good at making epic RPGs with interesting stories and immersive worlds. And they said, forget all that. Our committee says we need to make this kind of game that's similar to Destiny. Go make it. So they did. And that was the end of that, right?
Thanks for all the congrats on 10 years. It's not yet. It's in October, but we'll get there. Every day.
Okay. All right, guys. I do feel like, considering the last question that just hit the chat is, do you think Elmo could defeat Mike Tyson in a fight? I think that's enough. I think we've had enough for tonight.
Oh, that's enough Q&A, folks.
Of Q&A and chill.
Someone restream my wedding. I'm going to stream my wedding. Ack.
To everyone who supported
They'll be very, very thrilled, I'm sure.
Tonight, it will help a lot.
They'll be like, wow, Atlas, you can't stop streaming?
Now we
No.
head firmly into RPG Overload Overdrive Mania.
I'm full time.
Finish up
Stupid.
so that we can play new ones starting Friday and then moving forward even further. So, thank you for hanging out. And again, thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. We played a lot of Halo. It was meaningful.
Had a good time with me, and I wish you all the best. Have a good night.
Very tired. It's past my
in the
bedtime.
morning for my daily routine of good stuff. All right, guys. Peace out. Thanks.
Oh, I
a
think
lot.
I messed this up, didn't I? I did.
Okay. I stopped recording, and now we're going to adjourn, everyone. Again, I mean it. Thanks. That was a great chill session. I had a good time. And
I messed it up?
going to wrap it up for the night. Tomorrow,
skip.
Level 1 podcast in the morning, followed by Baldur's Gate 3 progress. We're going to finish the House of Hope, and then maybe move into the next plot line. I'm being recommended that we go and do the Orin quest with the ball followers so we can free Lae'zel, and then we can do her quest and keep moving forward.
Yeah, we
so
got to
can
adjourn
do
the
that.
business meeting, you guys. You were asking about Elmo fighting
And
Mike
tomorrow night,
Tyson.
like
Yeah,
Dragon
we're done
Well,
here.
continuing on in chapter 10, trying to push the story. So good stuff. I hope you all will join me in the morning for all of that. Thank you all. Have a good night. Peace out.
Really
See
need
you
an
later.
enemy
Bye-bye.
overview.
Ta-ta. Toodles. Be
Go that
safe.
way.
Have fun. Have a good one. Good night.
All right, but that's it then. We did it. That's the end of the stream. We made it all the way through. I did in fact beat Halo Reach, and I made it to Truth and Wreck in Halo 1. And that was even with a couple of hiccups along the way. So big ups. Yeah, what of a waste of a stream. I agree, dude. Q&A was so stupid. It's such a dumb idea. He should have played the campaign to Star Wars Battlefront. That way he could have at least like recouped some of his money or something. But apparently not. Couldn't be bothered. yeah, so that's it, guys. Oh, bubbles. Yeah, I don't have bubbles on this layout, but I'll just switch the other one real quick, and we'll do the bubbles. That's 100 likes. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for coming to the Halo style stream. I had a blast. A little different. Maybe I'll do some more Friday streams. I don't know. It depends on what I got going on. But I hope to do more Friday streams. React to the daily rap. No. Why would I? That whole thing was the daily rap. But anyway, thank you guys for showing up. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow morning for the Side Scrollers interview, 9 a.m. Eastern. Bye.